go.
We are live on YouTube.
With a very special type of stream.
Go live on TikTok. And I don't know if we'll be doing this the whole stream or not. Oh, my screen is already showing, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yes, it is.
Let me...
Quick colors, huh?
Okay, it doesn't want to work. Oh, there it goes.
Hello, okay. Fico Riggs.
So, Christina and I were talking...
Lexi.
Just before stream, and we were like, what if we did like a collaborative illustration or something?
Yeah.
On stream live, and we both worked on it, and we wanted to try that idea. I thought it would be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
and
something
Christina
new.
thought it would be kind of cool. So we're probably just gonna doodle on this. This is a sketch I made before stream started really quick. I just kind of blocked in a little doodle. We were thinking maybe like there's, I don't know, a castle and there's some sort of a bridge in the background, and then there's this. Not sure exactly, but we'll figure something out.
We're collaborating with each other. Oh, I just realized my iPad was going this way.
Yeah, this is going to be a collab between Christina and I.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. We'll see.
I'm going to be experimenting with some kind of pose ideas for this illustration.
Yeah. You want me to send this to you?
Yeah, send that to me.
Okay. I'm just going to... Should I send it to the...
Yeah, just send it to...
this one?
Yep, that one.
Okay. We'll just send it. You can lower the opacity. Or do you want me to erase her out a bit?
I can just do that manually myself.
Okay. How is everybody doing? Fico Riggs, Lexi, JJ, we will go ahead and ping content updates, paste.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Next. This is gonna be fun. And of course, like any questions that you guys have about like illustration making, feel free to ask, because that's kind of the topic of today.
Yeah, we're happy to answer questions and all that.
Yeah.
I got my drink.
I feel like this illustration would be good with Abby in it as well.
Yeah, that would be fun. What if it's like Abby night? I don't think we've done enough illustrations with Abby.
I know, we haven't. I'm gonna have to look up some reference. Can you switch your screen really quick so I can get that image? Okay.
Yeah, this is the doodle that I did before stream. I don't want to have to figure out little composition and all that.
Do you know the app art? Sorry. Do you know the app art workout?
Nope.
I don't know. What's it about?
Never. I have not heard of it personally. So we could have a block here.
Every time I'm supposed to sleep, you guys started live. Rip. You might need to change your sleep schedule.
You might need to change the country you live in.
Yeah. Is that Miki or something as a knight? Right now, Miki is a
dummy.
Is a dummy.
Just
yeah.
Put it in place.
She's like a little mannequin. How can I find my own art style?
It'll develop naturally based on what you like to draw and who your teachers are.
That's very true.
That's just it's just how it works. So yeah, we could do something like this. Maybe we have a little sign here. Here's like a placeholder sign. And whoever's here is looking up at this sign, you know, and kind of going, maybe they have a pose that's like, So this one could come out, back, and go. Maybe it's like a tavern or something that they're just like, this place looks kind of sketchy. And they have like their hand on their sword.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Kind of
like
suspicious.
Like, oh, that's a little sussy. I'm not so sure about this place.
It's for beginners. You have to pay for it, and I'm not sure if I should subscribe to it or not. I don't know. I don't know the app.
I certainly wouldn't be any help. I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, we got that. And they could be like, what if they're like this, Christina?
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
Okay, so we can do Who is it? Abby?
I think we'll do Abby.
Yeah,
Try Abby.
Abby's cute, so we'll do that.
I'm just gonna do like some kind of a few outfit options, because this is a collab after all.
YOLO. I've been practicing values today and clothing. I'm starting to really see the improvement. That's awesome. Congrats.
That's great.
And then Christina has this.
this.
I should probably not. I should probably let you work on the character mainly.
Well, you could just like give me some ideas and then I'll work
Shoulder
with
pad.
it.
She would probably have like leather armor.
Yeah.
Or steel armor.
Steel armor would be kind of cool.
She would totally be like a knight.
Yeah.
How is everybody doing? Came too late. Now we literally just started a couple minutes ago, like 5 minutes.
I was wondering if there's an easy way to go from black and white values to the same values but in color.
Yeah, you just pick this colors that are the same value as what you chose in black and white.
Yeah, you just
Wait, someone in the chat named Abby? Okay.
Okay, we got an Abby. All right, let me
I'm
just
literally working on Abby right now.
So leather armor you want? Leather armor? That'd be kind of cool. Leather armor. Women. Knight. Kind of thing. Ranger. Have you guys got any tips for drawing different types of clothing materials? Yes, I do have tips. We have a just letting you know we do have classes on that. But what I look for clothing, and I'll kind of just clothing material, is I look for thickness, thick or thinness. Like how thin is the material, how thick is the material, that will determine folds. I also look at like the properties.
Yeah, what's the local value?
Yeah, local value,
like,
exactly.
Local value and how matte or reflective is the material.
Yeah,
and
reflectivity. How
soft is it? Because softness is going to affect your the value change of the materials.
So I look for those things and I try my best to, like this for example is great. This has a bunch of different textures. So like leather for example, I'm like, okay, there's some reflectivity. It looks like a thick material. Yeah. I'm not going to get like paper thin like folds like this. Instead it's going to be very stiff. And I also noticed that there's thickness in like areas where there's like a lip. You know, so and then you just add more context clues to make it feel like the material.
How to draw background. Sometimes I can't decide which part I should draw detailed or not. That depends on your focal point. So for example, let me just look.
What a cool outfit, honestly.
Like, where do you want people to look? If you're doing a background, right? Let's say this background or this background. I decided that my focal point was going to be right here. And so this is the area that I add the highest contrast to. You'll see that there's a lot of contrast, right? Obviously, there's like a light on the ceiling and stuff, but it's like pointing at this. And then I have a lot of contrast. I have a lot of stuff going on in here. But say, for example, back in this corner, there's detail, but the detail is not super contrasty. It's like I'm not getting a wide fluctuation in values. It's kind of like this, right? If this is like white, and this down here is like black, and I'm not doing this with my details. I'm doing like this, so it doesn't grab your attention. Whereas like right here in my focal point, I have just as much detail, but I'm going like this, right? Like there's objects that are light, there's objects that are dark, because that's like where I want you to focus. And so you can direct people's attention through contrast, and you can have detail everywhere. Detail is just one thing that could capture attention, but detail without contrast doesn't really grab that much attention, right? Like you could literally write like a whole thing on the wall back here. Like, this is very detailed and there is so much stuff to read with this and sentence.
Wow.
But look, if I don't make it a very light value, it doesn't really grab your attention. Like imagine that's line work or that's brush strokes, right? There's detail. There's detail. There's detail.
Now it becomes
and detail
just noise.
And detail. And I merge all those together. It still doesn't pull your attention away from the focal point because it just kind of looks like a texture, right? But if I take this and I go, oh, all of a sudden that's high contrast. But if I put it over top of the window, which is light, or like up here, look,
It's gone.
it's not detailed again. It's like detailed, but it doesn't capture your attention again. Right? It only captures your attention when there's high contrast. And so, like, detail, put it wherever you want. Make something detailed, don't make it detailed, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is like the contrast, right? It grabs people's attention.
Mm-hmm. Is it okay if I only study clothing drawing for fashion? I mean, if that's all you're gonna do, like just drawing clothes and bodies, probably.
Hello. Hey there. I received your books on Monday and they have been very helpful. Awesome. I'm glad that they're helpful. That's awesome.
Ooh, what if I gave her
Doing
like
good,
a
just
grade?
doing some 2D and 3D forms. Nice. Poor Miki training must have been a bit hard. Yeah, although we did change it to Abby.
Yeah.
My mind is blown. Yeah, contrast is what grabs attention. There's lots of contrast, by the way. There's contrast of value, which is what I just showed. There's contrast of color, like different colors, right? Like you have a piece that's very largely green, and then there's a little bit of orange that grabs attention. There's contrast of shape. You have a bunch of triangular things, and there's one round thing. It stands out. It's one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
You know? There's contrast of even subject. Like you have a crowd of people, and there's, I don't know, an alien, a tall alien standing in the middle of the crowd of people. You're just like, that's the odd one out. It grabs your attention contrast wise.
Mm-hmm.
So like you direct people's attention through contrast.
Contrast.
That's all you
Contrast,
have. If there's no
yeah.
contrast, it's just a blank canvas. There's nothing. You can only show people stuff through contrast visually.
I received your books on Monday, and they have been very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think you already read that, but
Yeah.
I deleted it out of my memory.
How come every time I draw, I have a different style? It's normal, honestly, when you're starting out for the most part.
Yeah. It's very normal.
Do you ever go over color theory on lives or just in your classes? We do talk about color theory in the lives. I have this was a little while back. Colored. Who the heck is it? Color stream demo coloring and rendering? That's not it.
I don't like the idea of this cape.
I don't know where it is. Colored spheres. Maybe? We talked about it a little bit in the past. We talk about color theory, local value, lighting. I think I even talked about doing like dappled lighting and stuff. Choosing good color palettes. That's not really the one. Ew, that's ugly. There, I'll put those on. I don't know where it is, honestly.
Somewhere.
Color lessons. Here we go. Yeah, this is from a while back. Probably, I don't actually know when this was. Looks like it might have been around January 12th. And you can go check out our YouTube channel and watch our past live streams. But we do talk about like warm lighting, cool lighting. I broke down this piece, which is a piece that I did in one of my classes. Talked about a lot of different stuff: simultaneous contrast, value grouping, shapes. We did like a little, Christina and I both did a little demo live on stream of a glass of water that was sitting on our desk. And so you can go check that out.
Yeah. Lydia says, I love your lives. I want to get a book. Ooh, awesome. You can't get our books on our TikTok shop or on Amazon. Either way. Kind of thinking like, what if she had like a striped outfit on?
I'm not going to be able to do art very fast. See, I'm the person who reads chat.
You are.
And so if Christina and I collab, we 100% are going to ignore chat the entire time. And it's going to suck because
yeah, this is armor.
It's going to suck for you guys because I'm going to have to pay attention to this artwork because I'm in the stage of an artwork where I have to concentrate.
Yeah.
This early stage of figuring out a composition and design is very brain intensive.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's another reason why people don't really finish artworks is because it just makes people think so much that they're like, crap, this is just a lot. It's a brain workout.
Yeah.
Someone says neglect me. Could you maybe show how to choose colors according to the only black and white value drawing in Procreate? So like how to transition from black and white to color? Is that what you mean? I might have some examples. I have no clue.
Go to settings. I wanted to see this in the past. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna post this. This is gonna be a video, 44 seconds long. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna hit post.
Let's see.
Let's look what it says. Live center.
All right, let me just do like a little.
Don't make it detailed. It doesn't matter. What matters the most is like the contrast. Right. You can probably hear this chat. I'm just watching the video.
Is it okay if I only study clothing drawing for fashion? I mean, if that's all you're gonna do, like just drawing clothes and bodies, probably.
Hello.
Have a pivot.
Hey there. That's not that good of a clip.
It's not. I would say like I would go before it, like where you're talking about detail and contrast. Not that good of a clip.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to take this black and white and turn it into color, and how I would do it.
Like the issue with black and white to color is if you have no problem doing something in black and white, you will have no problem doing it in color, because people understand things through the shapes. And if the shapes remain the same when you turn it into color, they'll still generally like it. Like, like if you have, what are you doing?
I just keep forgetting how to do this thing.
Paste?
Okay, paste. There we go. And it's not working.
I guess it doesn't work.
It's not.
Is
and
it
it's frozen. Yep, it's frozen.
Well, the problem is the black and white version and the color version they're not really different. They're the same shapes. It's dark and light in order to describe an object or thing. And so with color, it's still dark and light in order to describe an object. Now, whatever color you make it, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. And so, whoa, now the camera's tweaking.
It's one thing after another. I can't copy paste. Now the camera's tweaking. Whatever. Yeah, that is true. It doesn't really matter like what specific color it is. So what are you trying to do? I was trying to
take this and put it on a different file.
Yes, and I've done it before.
Why don't you just do it in this file?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm like, I just given up. So what I did here to check my values is I turned my canvas black. This is on Procreate, and then I turned it to color, so that way I can like switch back and forth to color and black and white. So I'm going to turn this layer off, and now I'm going to add in color. So based on my values, I'm limited by what colors I'm going to choose. So for instance, I'm not going to choose a really dark value like this if I want it to remain at light, right? Because if I put the color in here and I turn on my black and white, it destroyed my values. So I cannot use this kind of color. I need to choose something that would match this value. So for instance, I'm imagining, and this can be like green skin, light skin, purple skin, as long as it matches this value, you're good. So like I'm going to just say, okay, you know what? Let's make this lit side yellow. And when I plant in my yellow, whoops, wrong layer. When I plant in my yellow, I'm going to place it here. I can check. I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn on my black color layer again and just see, okay, it matches for the most part. Maybe it's a little bit bright, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So like if I turn this on and off, similar value structure.
You don't actually have to keep the values the same. You just have to keep the shapes that you've created.
Exactly.
If Christina made this a little bit brighter, if she made it a little bit darker, you could still see that it's a face because she hasn't changed the shape that she made.
Yeah, I can choose purple.
It's about
and put it in here.
Remember that whole lesson we did on keeping your buckets separate from each other? You've got the bucket of light, you've got the bucket of dark, and the light one could get a little bit lighter, a little bit darker. The dark one could get a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, but as long as they're separate buckets and those buckets stay separated, you can still tell what it is. Like, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
And so whether she uses a tiny bit darker or a tiny bit lighter. Like she could go in here and use really warm. Like she could use like a really warm, like orangish. I meant like the bounce underplane.
Oh, the bounce underplane. Okay. Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
Not this warm, probably. Like maybe something that's a bit more yellowish orange, like this.
It's up to you.
Sure.
But then turn the black and white on, and you can see that the light hitting the under ridge of the brow. Who's to say that's not a little bit dimmer? It could be darker. Who's to say it's not a little bit lighter? It could be lighter. It's like you can tell that that's light hitting the underplane of the brow because of the shape it's creating, not because of the value or the color. It could be a green dim light. It would be darker in green. It could be a green bright light. It would be lighter in green. It could be a blue dim light. It would be darker in blue. Like you could make the argument that it's any color and that it's any value, but it's the shape itself that determines, oh, that's a girl's face.
Yep.
Like that's basically the
concept.
The concept. And so when we hear someone say something like, I don't have any problem with value, but when I go to color, it's like it is a value issue. Color issues are value issues because when the color is added, the values get wrecked. That's how it works. If the values didn't get wrecked, then the colors wouldn't really matter all that much. And as long as there's some sort of a consistent logic.
Yeah.
It's like when people think they mess up with color, what they're really doing is they're messing up their values. Or they're using some like really inconsistent light. Like the light is green, but for some reason it's red, you know what I mean?
For some reason there's like red
for some reason
areas.
it changes or it's not consistent.
Yeah. So like I've decided that my shadows are going to be purple and my lights are going to be, you know, yellows or brights. So like that's my logic. And if I break my shapes, like all of a sudden I'm adding like this bright, you know, light here and in here and in here, and I turn on my values, like things are the shapes are starting to get muddied. And that's when you get muddy colors. It's not about the saturation or whatever. It's about like, do you have the right shape and are you separating your light and your darks?
Yeah. Like you can set up a situation where almost any color could be on any plane. They do it all the time in like theatrical lighting.
Yeah.
They set up lights off screen to create all different kinds of effects.
So look what happens when I like just plop in a color, another random color. Let's just say this color, and I plop it in here. Relationships are still being kept the same.
Yeah, it's still the same relationship.
Yep. Not saying that this is great,
you can still see those shapes. So if I understand correctly, saturation doesn't even matter that much compared to values. Yes, but you have to remember, a full saturation blue is going to be dark.
Yep.
You have to add white to blue to make it light. And so like colors have inherent values. Yellow at a peak chroma is always going to be light. It is just a light color. Blue, like a dark, yeah, it's like a dark blue, right? But it's like an ultramarine blue at a peak chroma. It is dark. It's just quite dark. Like if Christina turned that black and white, like look how dark that is. It's so incredibly dark.
Yep. Saturation actually can change the value of your color. It's not like some kind of separate thing. Just be careful with it. Like, because you may be like, well, I'm just going to make it more saturated. Well, that may change.
That will change the value.
The values, yeah.
If you have to be really, really careful, right? Like if I'm, all right, so let's like go to here, right? If I've got like this very pale red, right? And I simply increase the saturation, look what it did to my value.
Oh.
It darkened it. So I have to actually know, like, right? Still darkened it, but it's closer. There we go.
Now they're the same value.
I can't just go directly increase the saturation. Like if I have a yellow and it's like this, right? And I just have like a really dull yellow and I simply go up to this. Look how much brighter it got. And so what people will do is they'll go, I'm going to bump up the saturation, and they'll turn this into that, and it will wreck their value.
Yep. It'll be like, but I added a light color. But it's like, well, the saturation changed it.
Yeah, so you just have to be very aware of, like, there's no such thing as, like, simply increasing the saturation. I mean, there could be, but like your path is going to be different, right? Like it's going to be like with blue, your path, because blue is so dark. Like if I paint with blue, if I turn this black and white, look how dark that is. If I simply go less saturated, it's light, it's making it light. It's because I'm adding white to this, right? So if I wanted to desaturate it, I would have to go all the way down here into like a dark gray to get the same value, right? Like this. So just be aware what's happening when you're changing the saturation of your colors, and different colors have different values of like the pure color. There's a 3D color wheel, Munsell.
Someone's also asking, how did you get that color wheel?
This is called Coolaris. Here's an example of the 3D color space. This is white at the top, and this is black at the bottom. Look how high up yellow is, and look how low blue is. That is the local value of those colors. You can see red is in the middle, green is kind of in the middle, yellow is up here, there's purple, and there's blue. So like, as you change color, you're going up in value. If I were to just go from blue up to yellow, my value is going to go up a lot. So if I simply do this, right? Yellow, and I simply change the hue to blue, my value has gone down so much. Watch, I change it back to yellow.
I don't think I can see that part.
Oh,
here you go.
There we go. Look at the difference there. So you can't just one-to-one swap colors. It'll change your value.
Yeah. There's
if
a
I
lot
wanted
of
a blue as light as this yellow, I would have to like
add white.
Add a lot of white, like that much.
Wow. And even then, it's still not the same value.
See? If I wanted to make blue the same value as this yellow, I have to make it I have to add a ton of white to it, which in turn desaturates it, right?
Adding black and adding white desaturates and also lightens or darkens most of the time, because you're adding less chroma and you're adding more like tone into it. So like for me here, I'm like, oh, I really like this blue, but I know how dark it is. And I'm like, but I want it to be like markings on her face, for example. So I'm like, oh, I can add that as like a little accent. But like in the end, if you turn this black and white, even though I made the hair darker, it still didn't really wreck the relationships of the colors. Maybe it like my hair initially was a little bit lighter, but I have flexibility, and if I know what colors that I want and know what I'm changing, it becomes a lot easier. I get the explanation when you're talking, but I struggle applying it to my drawing.
That's because you have to practice it. You don't learn things through listening. You learn things through applying and practicing and making mistakes and trying to figure out why it didn't turn out. Otherwise, everybody would sit through an art lesson and be an amazing artist.
That's very true.
It requires practice. Like it's like I watched a video on you exercising, and my muscles didn't get bigger.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Like you don't know how to apply it to your drawing?
You just have to practice and experiment. Like you can. Yeah, you have to do lessons. Well, I didn't see where the.
It's on YouTube.
Get the explanation when you're talking about I struggle applying it to my drawing. Yeah, that's just the natural process of improving. You struggle to apply it, you try it, you don't know why it's not working, you get a good critique from, maybe someone who knows what they're talking about. It's really weird.
It is really weird. It's weird. I don't like it. I think I was just trying too much on it.
I feel like no matter what light you shine on there, it's just not gonna.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna change from blue hair to yellow hair.
Yeah, I needed to like. I was putting too much emphasis on like the color of the light. Like I feel like this one makes a bit more sense. Perhaps.
Yeah, it'd probably just like desaturate a lot, but that's not even that warm of a light. It would just warm up that blue a bit.
Yeah.
Is all it would do, and I think.
Yeah. There we go. Warmed it up a bit more.
Yeah, and like you have to practice it. You got to go and practice this kind of stuff.
Is it better to start off with digital art when learning color?
Probably not.
No,
I think
so.
traditional is generally the better teacher of color. You learn how to mix real colors together. It's like a physical medium that is actually, you know, physics based. Like you mix a blue into a red and it's just like, oh my gosh, I got like a purplish. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, oh, and adding this red affects this color of purple because maybe it's like a cool or warm purple. But yeah.
Yeah. Practicing is scary. I'm gonna screw it up. It's good that there's zero risk.
There is zero. Yeah, exactly. There's
or else
no harm.
it would be scary. There is literally no risk whatsoever other
Yeah.
than the punishment you give yourself for messing up, which is completely optional.
That's very true. Completely
Look at this.
self-inflicted,
This is
by the
kinda
way.
like an Abby.
Oh, that is cool. I like that one. Oh, I like that.
I mean, you may subconsciously do it. And
Yeah.
You kind of have to train yourself out of the punishment, but like, what about something more like that?
Oh, I like that. Sure. Okay, that's easy.
There is
Easy.
no punishment.
There is no.
I mean, there's no
punishment.
risk. There's none. Like messing up on a drawing, there's literally zero risk.
It's just only more like you feel bad about it, so you're punishing yourself. So like, that's really it. And I would say like that is also hindering like the progress, is being scared. So don't be scared of failing. It's actually good that you're failing.
Yeah, it's like being sad that your muscles are sore after you went to the gym. It's like
It's
that's
kinda like
literally you getting stronger. Like that is, you cannot get stronger without your muscle fibers breaking down. Like it's just how it works.
Yeah.
You know.
But like it's totally normal to feel that way. Mainly because especially if you have like a very perfectionist mindset, like that's what ends up happening. So you want to separate the practice from like your value as an artist. So like, oh, I can't do this, I suck. I'm like, well, you got to separate from that. It's hard to do it, especially if you're like in a performance mindset. Very common for people to be in a performance mindset where it's like, if I don't perform well, it's hopeless, it's not worth it. But that's actually not a good way to think about art at all. But anyways, you know, we talk about this kind of topic quite often.
Yeah.
Mindset and stuff. My cat says, hi, hello, Gizmo's kitty. How do you make your poses not really weird, like all the shapes looking kind of wonky? Make sure you have good structure of your pose. Like the shapes look off mainly because you don't really understand what's happening. If you know what your character is doing underneath all the clothing, underneath every, like even the gesture, it's like, oh, where's my torso going? I know it's going this way. Wrong arrow. I know it's going this way. Where's my feet planted? Well, here's my weighted leg, and it's facing towards me, right? Where's this leg going? Well, I want it to go this way. And so now I have a very structured pose. I want her to be standing like this, and maybe have a sword like this. This sword's very long. Well, like this is the concept that I'm thinking of when I'm drawing this kind of pose, is because if you don't have the right structure, things are going to fall apart. I would say learn a process. If you struggle with drawing poses, learn from a figure drawing class. We have figure drawing classes available on our art school. We also teach the fundamentals of how to draw the body from complete scratch. And so if you don't know how to do that, you're just guessing in the dark, right? When do I know when the guideline for the face will curve? I feel like my ear and chin position is always off. Okay, this is gonna sound a bit dumb, but look at your own face, right? When does the face curve? Well, faces curve when there's the brow, you know, the eye socket and cheekbone area, that curves. And so what your center line does in the meantime is it changes. It doesn't just go like this, it goes like that. So there's that bend. This is caused by your eye socket brow ridge area. And there's other curves in your face, right? There's the cheek, how far your cheek bulges out. There's curves for the mouth, there's curves for the nose. So that's what I would look for. And then look at your own drawing and see, okay, where did I not curve this? In fact, I would even recommend you draw a center line on your drawing and try to make that line travel throughout your drawing. What will that line look like? Does it look like this? Or does it look like, you know, this? Right? So try that and see where you end up in. And then that way you can kind of check like, oh, should I adjust my chin out to protrude out more like this or more like this, right? I have a problem with drawing hair. It's so difficult. Hair is design. Make sure it is... Okay, so there's like a lot of things when it comes to hair. When I draw hair like this, I'm always thinking, what direction am I looking at? Like, here's my sphere. I'm wrapping my hair around this sphere. So I'm not all of a sudden drawing bangs like this from a lower angle, right? I'm making sure that my hair follows this. It's a soft helmet. So like all of my lines will gravitate and wrap over. Wrap over. Even the bob, right? Even when it's off the sphere, it will still kind of travel in that direction. You know, like what's the dimensional drawing? Like where's the center line? What overlaps? Like this overlaps the head. What do I see from the back? Oh, I see her ponytail. And hair is dimensional drawing, so it's not just about hair. It's about what's the surface, and also once you have it on the surface, now how do you design that hair? Because you know you can have a shape that curves around the ball perfectly, but if it's a very flat shape like this, you're like, okay, well maybe I'll design it a bit better. Like maybe I'll add a stripe or a strand that goes like this instead, adding a bit of variety, overlaps. And so now that looks better, but it's still on a 3D surface, right? Yeah, they're allowed. Just they are allowed, Remy.
Just don't do anything that
we'll get it confiscated.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm. Let's say I want to practice, but I'm not sure which subject I should focus on. Any advice to handle this kind of issue?
Mm-hmm. It's doesn't matter. Just practice what you feel like practicing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a form of like procrastination.
Yeah.
Is like, what's the best thing I should work on? Or I don't know what to do. What should I do? And it's just like literally the right answer in that situation is anything.
Yeah.
Any action at all is the correct action.
Yeah.
Like and then you can improve as you progress.
Yep.
Getting stuck behind like the whole I don't know what to do is literally one of the #1 traps that people fall into.
Yeah.
It's so common.
And it's a trap that makes you feel like productive. Like, oh, but I should know what I should draw, or I should figure out that, because if I don't, then I'm not going to improve. But like, just start somewhere.
Yeah, are there metas of practice out there? Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even discussing the meta of practice. We're just discussing any practice at all, and we can improve, and you know, we can find the meta later.
Mm-hmm. And also, what do you want to draw? Do you want to draw anime faces? Start there. Do you want to, like,
There is no right answer, because you are the one who determines like what you want to do. What are your goals?
Mm-hmm.
Because people be like, oh, you need to do this.
You have to do it this way.
You have to do this.
Or else you're going to sabotage yourself.
Sabotaging yourself is called
not
doing anything.
Yes.
The best way to sabotage yourself is getting stuck and paralyzed in fear.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And I feel like, you know, do drawing to explore, not to make things perfect. Like, the point of drawing isn't to make the best drawing in the world on first try, right? It's more about like, what do you want to draw? Like, use it to have fun, not about, oh, but this drawing looks bad, I should quit, you know.
Yeah, just have fun with it. Try stuff.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes either. But like, it's easy because we fall in that trap too. We're like, oh, but what should I practice? You know, we even we get like that.
Yeah, I got stuck like that for years.
Mm-hmm. My dopamine shoots up every time I see you guys are live. Oh, thank you, Mr. Fruz. It's very sweet. I'm glad that we can be that dopamine spike for you. What time period would this outfit be in? Like fantasy medieval. Kind of just designing what her outfit could look like. And I really like that skirt vibe. Okay, I need to figure out her pose. Sometimes, like, I'll start with an outfit and I'll be like, crap, I don't know what the rest of the outfits or the rest of the pose is going to look like. So I have to draw underneath. This is what I used to do a lot, to just figure out, like, what... I had a problem with making legs too short. Like, I'll be like, I don't know where to put the legs. And then I'll make it like this. And I'll be like, this looks wrong. This doesn't... I would finish a drawing and I'm like, this looks really short. So what I started doing is I would take a light pencil or whatever and draw underneath the body and just make sure that the proportions were right then and there. And I'm like, okay, my body is about from the head to my body or to the crotch is going to be half, and my legs are going to be about that length, that same length. So I'm like, okay, well, here's going to be my legs, and now I'm going to figure out my pose here. Where's my weighted leg? Where's my other leg? And now I'm like, okay, low risk. Now I know my pose now.
Yeah. What's the name of that 3D color wheel model again? It's just like the 3D color space. Munsell, Munsell. If you Google that, Munsell's 3D color space, that's all I did. Or Munsell 3D color, Munsell. There's a bunch of different breakdowns of it. Like, there's a lot. My favorite one is that one that I showed you because I think it just kind of shows the whole thing clearly in one image. But essentially, it adds a third dimension to color, which is value.
What's the best way to get adjusted to drawing body proportions? Learn a method that works for you, that is super easy. You're like, oh man, I know exactly where to find the legs. I know exactly how long this XYZ should be. And then practice it a bunch. Do it. Any pose that you do, apply those proportions. That's what I did. And that's what helps me to memorize. Because, like, you can't memorize without applying. It's not, like, the best way is to just apply it. It's not about what's the meta, right? We always talk about, like, it's not about the meta. It's about just applying it. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm literally fighting the force of evil to not fall asleep.
Who?
Koi.
Oh, crazy, dude. Good luck.
Good luck. And then I noticed, oh yeah, you will make mistakes with proportion. I noticed that I still made the legs too short. So I'm like, okay, noted. Now I will extend my foot. I'll extend my foot and use simple lines use the easy solutions, right? It doesn't have to be so hard. Like, I remember the proportion method that I used to learn was, like, draw 8 heads.
Like, copy and paste.
Yeah, copy and paste. And stuff. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, but where am I supposed to know all this stuff? And I didn't. I had to guesstimate everything. But then I learned a method that was way easier. It still used this. You can still use different proportion methods to get to the result you want. You just got to know different methods, right? And then, so what helped me was, I'm like, oh, all you have to do is just divide a line in half and divide it in half again, up and down. Divide it one more in half on the top. Oh, here's your head length. Halfway mark is the crotch. You know, we teach this in our anime art school. We have a figure drawing class, and I teach exactly this. Oh, you know, this whole area can be divided into 3 equal parts. So now here's my rib cage, here's my pelvis, here's the bottom of my kneecaps, and so, like, my entire leg area is the same length, assuming you do this correctly, is the same length as the upper body. So, like, this whole thing divided in half. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. So now, when you're drawing a body, you gotta apply that. So, like, okay, if something looks off, take a line. Here's the top of my body. Here's the crotch. Oh, this length, just move it down. Move it down. And now you're like, okay, I got my feet.
Yeah, shout out to our figure drawing teacher, Will Weston, who's basically like, look, if none of the proportional methods for the body are accurate anyways, we might as well use the easiest one. And it's like, oh
but
my
then,
gosh.
Guess what? Once you learn this method, which is 8 heads, you can now look at this original... Oops. What did I do this for? Hold up. Okay. You can now look back at this graph. Well, like, what is 8 divided by 2? It's 4. Oh, so now this is divided in half. Here's my crotch. I know that my from the head to my crotch is now 4 heads tall. Wow, it like all comes back together. Oh, and now if I divide this in half, this is approximately where the chest is. I'm like, oh, it's now making sense again. And then, you know, take all this, divide this into thirds. You know, here you got, you know, assuming that you don't mess this up. So from the head to the pit of the neck is a third. And so now you take this measurement and you take another third. And oh, okay, now you got your rib cage. You got your pelvis. You got your head and neck. Oh my gosh, it's all clicking together.
Sorry, it takes a lot of brain power to work on a painting.
Yeah, no worries. And then, oh, okay, I know that this area is gonna fit my legs. But where's my kneecaps? Divide it in half. Oh, okay. Here's my feet. Here's my kneecaps, the bottom of my kneecaps. And now I got a figure that looks like a decent proportion figure. But of course, not every drawing that you make is going to be accurate. You're going to make mistakes. That's okay. All you have to do is just fix it. Fix it. But like, you notice the mistakes. You have a benchmark. You're like, does this look like half? Well, no. Well, okay, now I got to make it half. Right? But like, you don't know this until you are taught it. And I think most of the time when people try to draw and memorize proportions, they're just being like, I have no idea where to start. They just try to guess. So now you start memorizing this, and now you can start thinking, oh, now where's my elbows? Well, I know my elbows, if I place my arms by my sides, it feels like it's about the bottom of my rib cage. So like approximately here could be my elbows. And oh, where does my hand go when I place my arm straight down on my body? Well, kind of starts around the crotch. And so now when I'm drawing just a torso like this, like just if my image is just from the head to the thighs, I can then switch and be like, okay, now I know where my arms go. Now I know where all this other stuff goes. So you just do it over and over and over until you're sick of it. Well, I would say you would never get sick of it. I would just be like, oh my gosh, thank God I know the proportions.
You get
now.
less sick of it as you do it more. That's actually one thing about art, by the way, chat. This is huge. You will get less sick of things the more you do them, because your brain finds ways to like optimize and take shortcuts like in here. You'll get so used to doing something that you're just like,
oh yeah.
Like I have to fold up all these boxes all the time in order to ship out packages, right? Because we sell our head models that are available on our TikTok shop right now. You can order them.
Yes, exactly.
And I have to pack these boxes all the time, and I have to put the sticker on them, and I have to pack these things up. And in the beginning, I wasn't good at it, so it took me a long time, and I was sick of it. You get less sick of things the more you do them, because you get better at it, and then it turns into kind of like autopilot. So if you really want to avoid anatomy, learn it well.
Yeah.
Because then you don't really have to think about it that much. You just automatically do it. If you really want to avoid something, get good at it.
Yeah.
That is like...
That
what
is
it
so
was
true.
like Neville Page, right? With really famous creature designer, was always super bad at like creature anatomy, and he's like, all right, I want to figure this out once and for all. It's like,
yeah. Well, just
I think that's what Thomas Bertling told us in Art Center. Did you guys go to art school? We went to Art Center, but we didn't stay there very long.
yeah.
I left after 2 terms. I did go to a school called FZD School of Design, though, and where I was trained in industrial design.
Yeah, and I went to Art Center as well, but I left after 3 terms. But I learned perspective and figure drawing and all the stuff that, you know, you would need for the most part to draw. And then we did our own school.
Yeah, we take classes all the time, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, Christina and I are constantly taking classes and learning.
It's fun to learn. And
Which
you're
you-
like, ooh, you learn a new thing, now you can apply it.
Yeah, which if you really want to get good, you have to do that. Like, you have to continue your learning.
Yeah.
You don't just, like, learn something and now you know it forever. You, like, constantly have to be updating and refining and
like
learning
martial
things.
arts. It's like you don't just like learn how to punch and you learn how to punch forever. It's like you got to keep practicing the punch or the kick in order for it to have any impact.
Yeah, but when you like it, that's actually good news. Wait,
Yeah.
you're telling me that I could learn drawing forever?
And yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can eat ice cream forever. You don't just eat ice cream once and that's it.
I need to make the
Sorry, I'm
boots.
really trying to work fast, or not.
Oh no, it's all good.
Kind of fast, but like work
This
on
is-
this background.
This is like art school but for free. Exactly. That's why we're here.
Yes.
We also have our own art school, anime
Yep.
art school, where we teach how to learn how to draw the fundamentals. Wait, hold up. Learn the fundamentals of art, and also in an anime style. So if you want to make like your own illustrations of your own characters and stories, but you have like no idea of how to even approach it, you know, this is why we made our program. And it's basically like a big art college, really, for a fraction of the price. And we're very passionate about teaching the fundamentals. That's how we got better. I drew anime most of my life, and I still draw anime to this day, right? This is all anime. But like, I didn't really get better, noticeably better, until I took those fundamental classes. Until
Why
I
do we have
learned
so many messages coming in? Oh my gosh.
until I learned the fundamentals of art, like figure drawing, perspective, like how to break down the body into boxes or whatever, proportions. Like, this is stuff that you don't just guess your way through. You have to learn it. And that is, you know, you can't, I mean, like, yes, you can teach yourself, like self-teaching and stuff, but you got to make sure that it is that it's valid, right? Thank God, not only I love and always wanted to draw anime, my parents won't pay art school for, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
A lot of people
that's
have
fine.
to self-teach.
Yep, exactly.
But like, education is more affordable and better than it's like ever been. By the way,
yeah.
this is how my progress.
Ooh,
I'm
so
thinking of making like
pretty.
kind of a grungy, like, you know how I usually do like fun medieval environments that have like bright colors and stuff, like this kind of thing. I was thinking of making like a grungy gray medieval kind of like vibed world with a little bit more detail to like the architecture. So I would, you know, come in here and do this sort of thing
Ooh.
instead.
I actually really like this like bleaker color palette.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
really
Abby
cool.
would be good for like a world like that. Sorry, Abby.
You're gonna make her depressed? I'm kidding.
You know, that could
You're
be
gonna give her some trauma.
kind of cool.
Oh, we could give her like a darker green and brown outfit,
about,
like
like,
that's kind of more
Window
desaturated.
slit things.
Yeah.
Like that. That could be kind of neat.
How do you avoid? I'll read some of the early questions. Hold up.
We could even go in here and do like,
I'm always sick of color theory. The more I study it, the more my brain hurts. Okay. Stop thinking of color theory. Just think warm and cool, light and dark. Don't think about color. Because color is a loaded brain, right? Like, is a loaded word. Color theory is like, oh my gosh, there's this and there's that, and I want to try to make it good. And it's like, no, just don't think about that. Get your values right first. Check your values to see if they look clear. Still lifes are great, sci-fi, so do a lot of still lifes. Okay, so this is what I would do. When I did a lot of portrait drawings or portrait studies, I would train myself by trying to minimize the value structure. So you do this by filtering it. You blur it. You like squint really hard just to find where's the dark, where's the light. Do a bunch of value studies because your value studies will help a lot with color later on. And then what you do is then you start separating the light and the dark a little bit more. So, you know, Colton's talked a lot about like value grouping. He's doing that right now, but with color. He's separating light from dark, making sure the light and the dark have a clear read. And then he's like, okay, where are my darker darks? Where are my lighter lights? And if you keep your values organized, then the color theory, you're basically just like transitioning into color, but it's not about, oh my gosh, what colors look good together? It's now okay, I know my color should be this dark. I know my color should be this light. Now, what are the relationships? So like Colton here on that top part or that top of the building, he made it brown. But he also knew that because this color of this whole scene is supposed to be desaturated and mixed in with the blue, he made it much more desaturated and cooler. But he still wanted warm and cool relationships, right? So you have to think about it one step at a time. Value separation first, then think about color relationships. Is it cool? Is it warm? I know I probably didn't say it in the most simplified way, but that's why you do studies. you do, you know, actually I should make a video on how to do portrait studies, because I remember doing a bunch of portrait studies back then, but I never knew how to truly study it. I did a video like a long time ago, but I need to do that again. I would like to make a video on that again. It just takes time. Just do it a bunch. And Colton has you do it a bunch too in anime art school and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. I was just counting up like the total time of my painting class. I got to 36 hours long, 36 hours of content in my painting class in anime art school. I was just counting it today. I'm like, wow, it's kind of long. I talk a lot about this kind of stuff. I do so many demos. I teach you how to do still lifes and
how to value group.
Just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, value grouping. So much stuff. Doot 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 doot. What the? Weird. Doot 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 doot.
I can do like a little demo of how I do a portrait study.
That was kind of fun. And we could go down here. Ooh,
That's
puddles. Let's do that.
Ooh, puddles. Yeah, rainy,
this
dark.
Is like, again, it's like a grungy medieval world, right? So we can go and do some like puddles or something. Do that. Do that. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Of course, we're gonna want a dark, kind of muddy ground in there, you know? And our horizon line's pretty low, so we're gonna get quite a lot of stuff like this.
Oh, that looks so good.
But I feel like outside of the tavern, they would probably have some kind of like thing that fights. Get out of here, puzzle thing. I thought I got rid of you once and for all. You know, I feel like they would have some sort of like a...
You have a video tutorial on how to draw the torso, draw the shoulder onto the torso? No, but that's not a bad idea. We can do that.
Maybe they would even have like a little thing like this.
For some reason, I entirely stopped on gaming and now I just draw stuff. Hey, that's
great.
Great.
To be honest, same.
Yeah.
I haven't gamed in so long. I've been really wanting to start up Factorio, but I just haven't. Too busy with art stuff.
Yeah.
Gotta get better.
Gotta get better.
I enjoy
Art
it.
is a game. Yeah. Art is a game.
What do you think of like that? That's kind of
cool.
That
like
is
a little awesome.
Cool little foreground there.
Awesome.
We could do that for now.
Yeah. Do you want to switch back to my screen real quick? I want to do like a little portrait study on how.
Can you send me that, Abby?
Yes.
Have you been working on that at all?
A little bit. I didn't color it or anything. But
I kind of want it.
I did that.
Blocked.
Okay.
Like, can you like
color block it?
Yeah, because okay, sure. We're technically supposed to be doing a collab.
That is true. All right. Yeah, I can do that real quick, and then I'll do maybe a tiny portrait study later on. Okay. Or just more like a process. I don't need it.
Basic values on that as well. I feel like Abby would have some sort of maybe like a mustard yellowish.
Okay.
Like a mustard yellowish thing.
Okay. Mustard yellowish.
Are you making an illustration now? Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought about doing a collab on stream. We are extremely easily distracted though, so.
Yeah, that is true.
I really do want to keep working on this collab though. Like I want Abby. I feel like she would have some sort of like a mustard color, maybe like something.
Cape?
Cloak
or cloak?
Maybe like that. That would be kind of cool as well. Sure. I kind of want her to have a nice dark-ish silhouette. Could be cool. Yeah. Christina is using Procreate. I am using Photoshop. Drawing while watching this kind of makes me feel like I'm part of the team. Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, if you really want to be part of the team, we do have a Discord server.
Yes, we do. You can find it on our link in bio or on this website. Don't Google this. Just put in your URL and you'll be able to find all of our stuff.
I'll send that to you just in case.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I think this is what we're going to be putting Abby inside of this little drawing that I did here. We can clean this up. You know, I've been a really big fan of this. Taking a relatively wide shot and expanding it. And I literally just go like this a lot of the time. If I want to expand a canvas and I want to give myself some like free starting material, I just do this.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
I will just like kind of
Starting
expand this. Delete. Crap. I always do that, dude. I drag my stupid window out. There we go. Free starting material, you know. Boop. And now we've got a nice energy to some of this. And we can go paint over it, you know, and go whatever. Paint some of this in. Paint some of that in. Can get some cool clouds in the background coming in toward the middle.
So you want me to just screenshot this?
Maybe. I guess if there's no other way.
Well, you can erase out all the other stuff.
I like to do this a lot. This is like
Actually,
my
you know what? I'm gonna go prep this
concept art. We need the canvas wider. Sorry. You know, we could even come in here and have like this kind of stuff.
The perspective may not be exactly correct on this figure.
Did you draw it over top of mine?
Oh no, I didn't.
Bruh.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I was just figuring out her pose. Alright, so this.
Dun, 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 dun. Maybe this up here will be like a wall.
Alright, I'll send it to you.
What if we do something like that?
Alright, I sent it to you. What do you think is the most efficient and effective way to study anime stylized anatomy?
If you find it, let me know.
Learn real world anatomy, or just how to break down the body, a realistic body first. And then however you style it is completely up to you after that. Because anime anatomy is the same as realistic anatomy. It's not about the anatomy either, it's about breaking it down. We have a lot of videos on that. Actually, I think on Monday, just previous Monday, we did a body drawing stream. You can check that out on our YouTube channel if you want.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
This is not quite right. It feels like
how do you draw ground like that?
I just scribble, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't know. That's exactly what I did. Is I just kind of, you know.
Well, you understood the plane of where the ground is. It's a tilted plane, and then you just drew detail that went along the grain of the illustration or of the ground.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, this is happening, right? I'll just make a new layer for this because I might cook myself.
You have a reference, Colton?
Not really. Not for the ground or anything. I kind of have like some inspirational moods, but I don't have any reference at the moment. You know what? This is going on in my mind. Like, I got this kind of snaking back. It's like, you know, my horizon line. And I'm kind of flush with the ground, right? Like, I'm not that high above the ground. And so I could do, like, I don't know, little squiggle. And this is a ribbon. This right here is a ribbon. And this, I'm thinking in terms of this, and then it flattens out. So like I'm thinking of the topology, right? And then of course, so in perspective, you've got like the ground plane, and objects that are closer to you, you'll see the top of a little bit more. And objects that get further and closer to the horizon, they'll get more squished like this. So that same diamond would end up looking like this in the distance, right? And things that stick up are like this. So you get these shapes that get squished the closer to the horizon they get. And then you get shapes that are sticky uppy bits. And those are like buildings, fences, castles, people, trees, rocks. They stick up. So you'll have these shapes that are really flat, and those are things on the ground. And then you'll have shapes that stick up. Like if I got a rock or I got grass, it looks like that. If I got grass, it looks like this. If I have like a dirt in perspective, then it'll kind of look like this, right? If I have a fence, it'll look like whatever, this. If I have a building, let me erase this up here. Whoa. If I have a building, it'll look like this. That is, a building will not look like this, right? This is not a building. Like, duh. Building will stick up. A person will stick up. And all of a sudden, with just two values, just kind of by messing with shapes, we can make things feel like they're sticking up, right? If we have a rock, it might look like this. Another rock could look like this. So I'm just thinking, like, instead of drawing with lines, I'm drawing with, like, my brush. Like, what I was talking about the other day. Like, if I want to draw a box, I can draw a big brush stroke, and I can carve the box out of it. There's a box. Here's a cylinder behind the box. I'll carve the top, and I'll carve that part. Then I'll fix my box. I just talked about this the other day.
Hey, Maddie.
The heck? Here. So, like, I drew this first. And I drew with paint strokes. Like, I'm like, okay, this is a box. Don't look like a box, does it? Well, that's because I have to pull the box out of it. There's my box. And I'm looking up at it. Or I'm looking down at it.
I always struggle with finding the horizon lines and vanishing points.
Do a bunch of perspective exercises and stuff. Like, that's really what all that 1, 2, and 3 point perspective is for. It's to get it, like, really... It's to get you very much naturally doing that.
Mm-hmm. I did send you that. Oh, that's nice. How do you decide harder edges against softer edges?
Where do you want people to look?
Yeah.
That's how I do it. I just go, where do I want someone to look? I don't want them to look here. I don't have a soft, or I don't have a hard edge. Or high contrast. Again, it's contrast, right? We talked about this a little bit earlier. It's like, if I don't want someone to look somewhere, I lower the contrast. So edge is also contrast. And so, like, if I want someone to look right here, and I'm only going to use edge, and I'm going to do this. There.
Yep. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a contrasty edge.
Now you're like, that's
That's
all
where
you
you
look.
look.
Where you look. Yep.
And I can also do this. Now you really look there, because there's contrast of value and edge. But you don't have to do that with soft and hard edges. You could also do that with the value, right? If I have a painting and I've got, like, I don't know, this. I could just lower lower the value. So this is not very contrasty, right? But say I come back here and I go,
whoa.
Now you look there. And it looks cool.
Gorgeous.
It's like just this abstraction. That's how you get someone to look somewhere. So I don't think about like, oh no, where is the hard and soft edges? Where do they need to be? I go, well, where am I trying to get someone to look? I'm going to use it as one of the tools in my tool belt.
That's cool looking. I also think like what looks aesthetic to you, you know, like I would say find images where you're like, man, I really like the look of this vibe here. I really like the look of the soft and hard edge. And so I want to like try to do that with my artwork. And so you do a little study of that. Is that not too bad?
I mean, we could
do
something like that.
Sure. Ooh.
Maybe something like that. I don't know.
You can change up her like body type and stuff as well. Like maybe poke some things out from their silhouette. Feel like it needs it.
I feel like that works relatively decently.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I send this to you?
Okay.
And then you can work on top of that a little bit and light
I can do
her.
that.
We can fake it. Like we can have light coming over and hitting her if you want.
Yeah.
What do I... Oh, I guess I didn't add it on a new layer, did I? I added it on her layer. I feel like that's pretty fun. Like, I don't know what these sticks and stuff over here are. I didn't really think through them very much. They're just some random foreground elements, but I don't really know how much I like them. This is really how I work in paint, though. I find I have the most freedom when I like work in a way maybe kind of like this. I find it pretty fun. Pretty fun. It's a long ways from being at a presentable stage, but I feel like the idea is kind of there.
Well, this is what I would do in like a portrait study, for example. Like I'm separating my lights and my darks. I'm finding those shapes. And then, you know, assuming that this isn't black and white, like I would later add color and it'll be like, okay, is this cool or dark? Is the lit side cool or is the shadow side dark? But if you have like the structure of your values, then it's much easier to add color.
Yeah. And Christina can see my painting, right? And Christina goes, this is a low chroma painting. It's dull, muted colors, dark-ish values. She knows where Abby's going to go. She's like, Abby needs a dark-ish silhouette. I did that sketch in the very beginning, right?
Yep.
Is it on a different?
Yeah. 1 second. Yes, it's on a different one. There we go.
I did that sketch, although it's mirrored. Christina knew Abby was going to be there looking at the sign, so she's just like, okay, well, Abby's going to be a dark silhouette. I'm going to have her face light, and her outfit is going to be mostly dark-ish. And you can just keep painting on Abby's outfit if you want. I'm like, if you want to continue doing that, it's up to you. I'm just thinking.
Okay, I'm doing this wrong. And that. All right. Paint all this out. I need to make her chest come out a little bit more. Silhouette. I'll worry about like all the facial structure and stuff later. I noticed that as like sometimes really mature artists, meaning like really high level artists, they just like don't always detail the face at all.
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
They're like, I want to try doing something different.
It gets boring, I guess, when you do it for so long. You're just like, all right, let me find a solution that doesn't involve hyper rendering the face.
Yeah. Like Yu Ming does that a lot.
Yeah.
Doesn't
well, he talked about it in his class.
Yeah.
He's always like, yeah, they literally talk about it. You take a class by them and they're just like, Yeah, what if we made the focal point the wrist?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Face is boring.
Or like, how do we make the face more, or the wrist more interesting than the face?
Yeah, it's like different problems to solve.
Yeah, I always find that neat. Solving things in interesting and unconventional ways. This is the new music that we're going to be getting sick of.
Yep. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's so new. Although I gotta make sure her face looks decent.
And I stand behind what I said before, which is I paint what I think would be fun to explore. That's what I did when I was a concept artist. Of course, you know, respective of the art director's feedback and client wishes, but like I will draw what I think would be cool to explore. And it usually won't fail you doing that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think would be cool to explore? Start with that. Try it.
That's why I'm like, what's the meta? Draw what you like. Draw what you like and just kind of go from there.
Yeah. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. It's kind of fun doing this little collab. Definitely different.
I'm trying to design unique buildings in the background that are a little bit more interesting rather than like super generic. I tend to go really generic with this kind of stuff, and so I kind of want to mix it up a little bit and do stuff, you know, a bit more fun.
Okay.
Maybe I don't even want that there.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I want it. Make this smaller. Yeah, there we go. Merge. You also improve faster when you're drawing what you want instead of how others want you to. Yeah. Well, that's how you also find like your particular like interest and style is like you just draw what you want rather than being like, well, what should I draw based on other people's opinions. That's very true.
Yeah. Kind of fun.
There to be like some kind of lit area. And sometimes for me, like I find more confidence when I have a face that looks good because I'm like, oh, I can like then use that as like a target standard. Like I want everything else to look as good as this face.
Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean. And Christine and I also work together a lot. Like we've been running this business together for years. We've worked on a lot of designs and projects together, so we're relatively used to working with each other and collabing.
People be like, oh, do you have a collab? Well, this one's a collab. So like here, I want there to be a hard edge. Because like this kind of just looks like a bunch of same hard, like same soft edges. So I'm like, okay, gonna turn that into a harder edge. And now to me, I feel like that looks better. I want all this to be separated. So this here, I want out. Get cooler. I really like another artist's style of drawing. Is it okay to mimic their style and how I do and how do I do it? Is it okay to mimic their style and how do I do it? I think it's okay to mimic them, to study. Obviously don't just steal their style, you know, and just claim it as your style or anything, but like if you want to study their style to like gain knowledge from it, understanding the fundamentals is going to help you way more than just trying to find the surface level details. Because the way how people stylize it is, oh, I know how to draw people from imagination. No, sorry. I know how to draw portraits. And I know how the eye works and how the nose and the mouth works. Now, how do I decide to interpret that? And so if you say, oh, I really like how this person draws faces, learn the head planes, learn portrait drawing, and then see and reverse engineer how the artist simplifies those things. That's, I would say, that's how I would do it. When you learn the fundamentals, it's way easier to reverse engineer someone's style. It's not about, oh, I like how they do the eyelash here. I mean, like, yeah, that's part of it, but like you want to look deeper into it, and the fundamentals will help you with the deeper part. Y'all seem locked in? Yes, we are locked in, Cyber. Do you guys have any tips for learning how to drive? Off topic, but I'm learning right now. Colton, you drive really well.
Drive? I don't know.
Be very observant.
I had to do a bunch of driving in LA for years, so that made me drive better. Go move to a place that's really hard to drive in and drive a lot. Like, I don't know. It depends. Just drive. Like, pay attention.
Most accidents happen because people aren't paying attention, and other people will like mess up and then, you know, cause an accident. Don't
try to be nice, try to be predictable. If other people can predict what you're going to do, then you won't get ran into usually, or you won't run into other people.
That's a good point.
I very much think that driving is like, be predictable for other people so they know where you're going, right? That's what blinkers are for, or your little indicators. Definitely use that. I don't really know what this is, but I'm definitely going to design a more interesting shape for it now that I'm not going super generic. There's that. Don't slow down when you're getting onto the freeway and cause everybody behind you to pile up, and don't use the on-ramp as a stop sign. Some people do.
Speaking from actual experience.
Speaking from every time I get on this one road here.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I don't like how I drew her legs. They look really stiff.
Any advice on drawing backgrounds? Figure out like what you want people to look at. Like, what story are you trying to tell? Like, for example, you know, this background that I'm working on right now. I'm thinking, like, where do I want people to look? Obviously, I'm wanting people to look here. And I want them to make a connection between that and her. And I want their eye to kind of go along this line. And backgrounds it's not so much about like perspective and stuff all the time. It's like, where are you trying to get people to look? Like, trust me, you can have brilliant perspective and everybody hates your image.
Yeah.
Or like a very poorly designed image with very wonderfully drawn perspective.
Making my Academy OCA buff woman, just make sure that she's a student and not an adult.
These are high schoolers, by the way.
These are high schoolers.
If she's a buff woman, they might not accept her into school.
Yeah. You know? Okay. Just letting you know, so you don't design a whole entire character and I have to be like...
Oh, it's this song, ain't it?
Yeah.
And backgrounds do really good when you do a lot of overlaps. Just overlaps and overlaps and overlaps. Make new shapes by overlapping things. Why does this sound like K-pop?
It's J-pop, I guess.
Sounds like K-pop
It does
to me.
kind of sound like K-pop a bit.
Been using this weird brush to paint with during this stream. I forgot I was using it.
It's so funny.
This like weird kind of triangular brush that I made a long time ago. It's not all that great, but it works. At this stage, it just so doesn't matter at all. I'm just blocking everything.
Nana says, I missed hanging out in these lives. It's so relaxing. Thank you.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
And then Melchizedek. I used to know some art folks that were like, you have to draw things the way they would or it's wrong.
I don't know what that means.
The way they would? What does that mean?
Oh, the way that they would.
Oh, the way. Oh, okay. The way. Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't even know. Oh. I mean, people are like that with
anything.
With everything, yeah. Wait, Christina's is showing on YouTube, but on TikTok, mine was showing.
Oh, really? Well.
Because the button didn't work. We haven't collabed in a while.
Yeah, kind of feels good to do so.
Yeah.
Thank you, me, for the follow. Do you guys have any favorite games? I do. I have a few favorite games. Some of them are just mainly through nostalgia. Other times, it's more like I just really like the game. So the Rune Factory series, the farming, the dating sim ones, not the offshoots, official games. Those are great. Rune Factory 3 and 4 were my childhood. What else? I really liked Cooking Mama growing up. I wouldn't say it's my favorite game, but I definitely have a lot of nostalgia for it. I like a lot of farming games if they have a good story. Animal Crossing was definitely a favorite.
I know the Cooking Mama soundtrack because I'd listened to
I
it so many
love the Cooking Mama soundtrack.
times.
If I feel like I'm in the cooking mood, I'll put on that music. It'll be like, ooh, I feel like I'm playing the game. What do you use to draw? What app? This is Procreate right here. Procreate. Wait. No, what I should have used? I should have used this.
Yeah, what
For
the
my
heck?
head.
Dude?
What the heck? What am I doing? All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. I kind of want some... Sure the form works well. Okay, I noticed that my forehead's just a little bit too wide. Looking up like this. Okay. Should I do this? That's kind of cool, actually. Maybe I will. Maybe I will add a little bit of bounce in the neck. We should play Roblox Restaurant game. Is that like a tycoon type game?
I want to play Fih.
What's that?
Let's play more Fih. You want to play tonight?
Oh, it's that game? The weird gun game?
Nope.
No? Okay, let me think. Right, I don't want her nose to be so intense.
What the heck was that, dude?
I was like, is that a kid out there? Yeah, there's a spider. Okay.
All right, chat. What do you think about this?
They can't see it, unfortunately.
So far, I haven't turned it on yet.
Oh, okay.
Really about not too bad for an hour and a half. Well distracted.
You like pretend to be chefs and run a restaurant? Oh, like Overcooked. That was a crazy game.
Kind of cute.
I love it. I love it.
Let me think.
Ooh, my arms are way too long. One of the main lessons that I learned and that really made an impact was making big decisions.
Yeah.
Big decisions.
Like, I think it would be cool to have like an Abby or a little warm spot hitting that.
Wow, that's an interesting anime head sculpture you guys have. Yes.
Yes, we made it.
We made them. We made these ourselves, and we actually sell these on TikTok Shop.
Yep.
So if you have TikTok Shop, you can get our set of 2 anime male and female heads.
I don't really know if
They're great for like lighting and just finding the angles of faces and stuff. It's I use it a lot.
They are quite useful.
Mm-hmm.
I want that. Maybe not.
Would we call this an heirloom drawing reference that you can pass?
Heirloom drawing reference, limited edition.
Heirloom drawing reference that you could pass along to your kids.
Heirloom drawing reference. Precious heirloom reference.
I'm floored. You guys made this within a few hours. This would take me like 4 or 6 hours to get this. Fundamentals. Well, Colton makes, once again, big decisions. So, like, if you make a lot of tiny decisions, it's going to take a very long time. But when you get big decisions, like, where's the light? Where's the dark? What's the composition? What's the main idea? And then you go into, like, the little details later. That's when you can get, like, a really quick image done in a few hours rather than days. This looks so fun. OMG, you need to start studying backgrounds.
Backgrounds are fun. I love them. Like, honestly, I find backgrounds just as fun as characters. Like, characters is like, oh, there's a relationship and there's a person, but backgrounds, it's like I could explore that. Like, and a background plus a character is like an unbeatable thing. You can't beat it. You have a character and you also have the world that they live in. I think it's so, backgrounds plus characters are so cool.
Could you do this with a paintbrush in real life?
I mean, probably not this, because I used a bunch of specific tools to make this, like layers, and like I couldn't do this.
I mean, you can definitely paint it in real life. It's just you're gonna use some different techniques.
Somebody could do it with a paintbrush in real life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Is it better to start an illustration with paint or with valleys or with lines?
It depends on your background.
Colton's a painter.
I do paint. I paint a lot with if you can't do this, then you probably should paint it. You should start with lines.
Yeah.
If you can't think in terms of like, if you can't turn a brush stroke into a 3-dimensional object, you know, whatever, like that. So in my head, we have this. That's a box. But when I draw it, I just put a paintbrush down and then I take out everything that's not the box. And if you can't do that, I wouldn't recommend working like this, because I'm Like, I did do a line work here. You'll see. Here's my line work. I kind of sketched. But, like, you can even see that, like, my line work doubles as a line work and painting.
Well, like,
especially in, like, this area right here.
Yeah. You use the lines as holding lines and also as, like, just describing stuff as paint strokes.
Yeah.
When Colton does line work, he thinks of them like paint strokes.
Yeah, I draw like a painter. I mean, it's something that very much sets me apart from how Christina works.
Yes. I'm a drawer.
Christina's a drawer. I paint a lot. So
I try to be more painterly.
I don't think one is right or wrong. I think they're just different.
They are different. Like, for me, my general solution is to start just drawing. Because I'm more familiar with that. But it's not, like, better than the other. And other times, I would, like, switch. I'll be like, oh, I should start just painting at this point.
Christina's good at painting anime heads. Like...
I think so.
What?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not good at it.
I think you're pretty good at it. Let's see. Do you guys post your final artwork on social media, like Instagram, Twitter?
No.
No. We have art stations, which is our portfolio generally, but we haven't been posting on them as often. Most of our finished work actually these days is anime art school work.
Just a bunch of lessons that we're recording and building, and
yeah,
like this isn't finished at all. Like this is kind of... I really like opening these kinds of pieces up though. Like, how fun is it to just kind of go and like add another chunk to it? I don't think I would on this one. What would this look like if I cropped it a little bit?
Do you guys give feedback in the academy?
Not as part of our anime art school.
No.
I feel like I need something like right here to kind of like hold like a little three-dimensional space. Like, I feel like I need a little foreground element here. That's kind of just like this interconnected sort of shape.
Lee asks, did you have a reference for this piece or was it basically imagination?
I have a little bit of inspiration. I don't really have a reference. I can show you like what I'm using. I just grabbed a couple of quick things off of Pinterest. These I added a lot later. I haven't really looked at them, but like I kind of want this vibe, but a little bit grungier.
Oh, I like that.
I was looking at this. I don't particularly like this painting all that much, but I like the mood. That's for Christina. I put that there for Christina. I don't really know if she used it that much.
I did use it.
And the reference I used was this. I realized that these archways will have little sticky outy bits, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize that. So I added little sticky outy bits to mine, and I was like, that's kind of neat.
That is neat. I like it.
Although, this needs to push over a little bit more, like that. But I don't, like, I will use reference for specific details, but I'll use, like, an inspirational, like, mood for kind of a vibe that I'm going for.
I really like this. It's really cool.
What element?
That.
Oh, that.
Language is really cool. I don't know if it'll fit well with this image, but
I don't know.
How many years of art experience do you guys have, both formal and informal?
I got my first professional job in 2016. I didn't work all of those years since then professionally. I took a couple of years off. We started this business, and we grew our social media and spent a lot of time doing that, but I don't know.
What does formal and informal mean? Do you mean like learning experience?
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
You mean like a formal art college type thing, or like a self-taught type thing?
That's kind of fun. I feel like I'll pull this in. And I'm just like, this is not a greatly designed thing. Like, this wouldn't really sit all that well on like a... I guess it really depends, now that I think about it. And I want to add stripes to the ground. And by stripes, I mean like layers. Ground tends to work in like patches of stuff. There'll be like dirt, and then there's grass, and then there's whatever bushes. And in an environment when your face is kind of parallel to the ground, almost like this, because this is going uphill, the ground will kind of work in patches, and like you'll get these kind of stripes as you get closer to the horizon line of whatever, and things will break those stripes, right? Like the sticky uppy bits like I talked about earlier, rocks, and you'll have like, oh, a rock, but a lot of the time you'll have like these stripes, and you'll have objects like a rock that will go in front of one of those stripes, and then you'll have objects like this. I don't know what this is. I'm just like drawing random details and stuff, but... And then you want to make like big, medium, and small stripes and stuff. Because design. Like, why wouldn't you, you know? And this is not like a great painting or anything. I'm just... We thought about collabing today on stream and thought that would be a cool idea, and that's sort of what we're doing. And Christina's working on Abby in an older version of this painting.
Yeah,
I kind of like her stance in this one though.
Okay, I can change it.
Which one do you like better?
I feel like this one, she looks a bit more relaxed. I think I actually might like the first one better. I was experimenting earlier, and I was like, yeah, I can change it back.
I guess it depends on what we want to... What if there was like this? There's like a sword in there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back with the original idea.
My idea was that like she's like a ranger who needs to get information from this pub that's not like a very safe place.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I initially thought.
All right.
What if we added like this? I think that'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
I like that.
I'll have her more of like a determined expression. By the way, you can get these head models on our TikTok shop. If you struggle with drawing heads with different angles, or even finding what shadows to put on for the for your head drawings, these are great. These are made for that purpose. We're very passionate about these models because we made them ourselves for artists, you know? Because we are artists. Made by artists for artists.
But how did you do the ground and the building in the far back? The ground and the building in the far back, you mean like back here? Or back here? Like this sort of thing? See, if I were to work on this, I would start layering in those stripes. This is like right at my horizon line, right? My horizon line's probably like, I don't know, here? So I'm gonna get a lot of layering back there. If I were to like flesh this out, I would go, my value range is gonna be really squished because this is pretty far in the background. And I'm gonna be probably working within like 2 or 3 values of very muted colors. This might even be a little bit more muted than that. If I were to like refine this, right? What's going on in my head is this is like maybe like a roof of this color, but because it's so far, I'm going to take this and I'm probably going to desaturate it quite a bit. Yeah, that works. And I don't even know if I want that sort of thing back there. I don't really know if I like that.
When Cole draws buildings like that, he's thinking about the basic forms.
Yeah, I'm just drawing boxes.
It's not about like, oh, how do you do the building? It's about like, what's the structure of the building? Like, how big is it? How does it fit into the composition? Like, he's thinking not about the specific thing, but more about like the main idea.
Yeah, we could even add another roof back there behind it. Like maybe these are like, I don't know, poor areas outside of the castle. I kind of like that vibe. It's kind of cool. You know, maybe we add just like a little bit of softness to this shadow right there. I'm thinking maybe, you know, a little bit of warm bounce from the ground. It might be too warm, honestly. See, like tidied those buildings up a little bit back there. Just basic forms. I'm thinking about, is it warmer? Is it cooler? And then I'm kind of layering on top of that. How far in the background is this? What is the atmospheric color? Very gray, very grungy. And like, it gets me in the ballpark. Like, this is enough for me to kind of just like call it and move on to another part of the painting. I tend to work all over the place. I really work all over the place because, I don't know, just force of habit. That's how I was taught. Again, I learned industrial design for concept art, and I worked as a concept artist. And on projects, you could really get called to turn in a project at any time. So you kind of learn, yeah. And you'll have to like turn in maybe like an update at the end of every day or whatever. I don't know if I want to add like let me look. So if I were to add something here, I'd probably, whoa, that was weird. Plot it out, and I go middle, middle. I don't know, maybe something like that. That could be kind of interesting. Yeah. But I'll do this on one layer. Like, I'll just go in and do a really quick drawing. Like, I'll find the center line of this curve. And then I'll go, and I'll draw an arc in perspective around this. And if I need to, like, this part for me is really difficult. So it's like, and it goes down this curve like that. And then I'll literally just, like, erase it on the same layer. Like, I won't even start a new layer a lot of the time for stuff like that. Because this is just like a sketch phase. And if I really need to find something like this, I just do it in 3D. I just do it in Blender. Like, it's kind of such an irrelevant detail in the background. Probably not even worth doing at this time. That's fun. Like, obviously this sword right here is just like a sketch, right? If this were an actual sword, I would probably be going cool, warm, wraps. This is metal. Metal getting maybe a reflection of the sky. So I'll go grab the sky. And do that. And I don't know what my design is. Let's just say we got like a this is not a wealthy person's sword. It's kind of like a utility sword, maybe like a knight sword or something. So let's just go grab the warmth from the ground.
Hey, Mitsubi. Mitsubi says, I want to be a concept artist so bad, but I'm a procrastinator. You want to be a concept artist, Mitsubi?
You want to be a concept artist, Mitsubi? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Maybe we do like a little...
How long did you self-teach before attending classes and making it an art as a career? Or was it always your passion and career choice?
That's a good question. I mean, I found out about concept art when I was 18. I was like drawing realistic pencil drawings before then, just of random stuff, photos that I took, images that I found online. I didn't really find it very fun though. I wanted to come up with my own stuff, but I didn't know concept art existed. And then I was like, I saw some images online and I asked some guy on Art Amino, I'm just like, what is this? And he's like, oh, that's called concept art. And I'm like, what? So I looked up what concept art was and I found Feng's channel on YouTube, FZD School. And I was just like, it was at that moment I knew, like, that's what I was going to do as a career, even if I was going to die trying. And so I got a computer for my 18th birthday, and then right after that is when I found Fang's channel. So 18, I think I made a total of like 50 something. How many paintings was it? Like 50 or 60 paintings,
like 70 paintings
when I was 18, like digital paintings. What?
I thought it was like 70 paintings.
Really? I thought it was like 60 something, but maybe I'm wrong. I made a lot of paintings when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, because I was like obsessed. I was like, I so want to be a concept artist. And then I ended up getting the opportunity to go to FZD, which I didn't. I thought I was going to have to self-teach my the entire time. And I got the opportunity to go to FZD, and so I went when I was 19. And so I don't know, good year, but I drew a lot growing up, like a lot. I just didn't know about concept art for a long time. So I would just draw like a little guideline around this. Ooh. And then kind of match those all up with the guideline. But since this is still in like a pretty rough stage.
EZB says, I've always wanted to be a concept artist. I didn't know that. I thought you've always wanted to be like an illustrator.
I thought your sole purpose was to bug us. That's fun. I like that. That's cool. What kind of concept artist? See, this is like super mega brown. Like, unless that's like wood, I don't even think it would be anywhere near that sort of thing. See, I'm drawing over my line work now. I don't know. Like, that could be fun. It's not like my perspective is particularly good here. I don't do concept art anymore, really. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm better than when I was a concept artist, because I practice a lot and I take a lot of classes, but I haven't done concept art in years. I loved it. I would still do it. Occasionally I'll get the odd offer that comes in or something, and I'll be like, tempting.
I have this, Colton. What do you think?
Oh, that's fun. I would send that over.
Okay.
Is that on its own layer?
No, because I mean, I can make
or,
it.
Do you want to? I could cut it.
Okay. You just want me to like?
Yeah, just. Why don't you just crop this?
Okay.
You're screenshotting it. I would export it.
Okay. I mean, okay, sure, I can do that.
Or unless screenshotting it is just so much faster.
Now, like, I'll export it. I don't really know how big this thing is.
I don't know how big I'm working. Let me look. I'm working 3100 by 2500. So it's pretty small. Dude, this looks cool. You know what would look even more cool?
What?
If this went into like purple, look.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. So happy my anime heads came in. Yeah, Artemis.
Let's go. I hope they're helpful to you. And then what if we just had like.
I feel like this character's just not in the right perspective. You're probably gonna have to like do a bit of finessing.
I don't know what it is, but I like this rectangle here. It's kind of cool, dude.
Alright, I sent it to you. I'm hungry.
Are ya?
Yeah.
What do we eat, dude?
I don't know.
Let's go surgically remove Abby from the background. And by surgically, I mean like
lasso tool it.
Like, yeah, lasso tool for sure.
Surgically remove it.
This is pro art. This is pro concept art workflow right here. I'm totally joking. This is ridiculous.
I thought that you meant it.
This is our live stream janky.
Normally they would be much neater than this.
See, I don't even care about her feet because it's not like I really added a lot of detail around her feet anyways. I'm mostly focused on like this.
Yeah, we wanted it to be a bit of yellows and greens to like make her feel a bit different.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I
I
like
think
the concept of Belle
that
and Beauty and
works
the Beast.
pretty good. Let's do this. Get out of here. Let's take this up and put her up top.
Oh,
That looks pretty good. What do you think of
yeah,
that?
that's not too bad.
I
I
feel
like
like she
it.
should be like
Taller.
that
Okay.
big at
Yeah.
least, maybe. Well, if she's back a little bit more, she'd be a little bit smaller. What do we think? Think of like.
I'm kind of liking that. Do you think she's
What
a
if
bit
she's
too
like
tilted back?
this? Maybe. What if she was like here? Let's just get rid of this Abby. And let's put this Abby in.
Ooh.
What if she was like
Back there? Oh, okay. I kind of like that.
that could work.
That could work.
What if
You can and feel free to paint over all of that too.
you're better, so I'm not gonna
No, do it because
I'm
I feel
I'm
like
literally just gonna steal this detail because I painted it thinking she was gonna be over there and I ain't got time for all that.
I
dude.
think you should paint it because you're good at painting people, and I feel like you might correct some perspective mistakes that I made in the pose.
Nah. Okay. What do you think of that?
Yes, it's good.
I think it works pretty good. It's cute. I like it.
Yeah,
Abby's cool, dude. The heck? What if she
Yay.
had like
she's a cool soldier. Have you guys ever tried oil paint?
yeah.
Yes. And what's your feelings about it?
I like it, but never really dedicated that much time to it.
Ooh, I liked it. It was kind of hard to get used to, but I like the feeling of oil paint. It's fun. I only did one successful painting out of 2 art classes. And even then it's like it was okay. But I liked it. It was fun. It smells good. It smells great. I wish I could eat it sometimes.
That's probably
what's it called?
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh, yeah. It looks
um,
so good. Looks like it would taste like butter.
What do we think of maybe like something like that? Like boards kind of leading
Yeah,
her
let's
up
do
to
the
the door.
boards. I think that's kind of fun.
I think that works
Yeah.
pretty well. What if there was a board kind of like intersecting behind her foot? Let's try.
What should the store the inn be called? The nasty
the nasty
Nas-
patty.
The
The nasty patty.
nasty.
No, what
No,
would be
it
a
should
good?
be kind of called like something kind of vulgar.
What would it be called?
Chat, what do you guys think it should be called? Something kind of not inappropriate, but something kind of like
I mean, it could be a little bit inappropriate, but
could.
like, I mean, this is a nasty little area, right?
yeah, it's a grungy area. It's kind of gross. Applejack's apothecary. Applejack.
Oh, this is gonna be an inn, like a tavern or inn of some kind. The drunk yard.
That's pretty good.
Drunk yard.
Outhouse.
Maybe.
I like drunk yard.
Outhouse, drunk yards, drunkards, outhouse. I think drunk
Dig
yard is
in.
pretty good.
That's funny.
Like that, remember that like, ball in thing?
Yeah.
He couldn't figure it out.
That's exactly what I remember. Toe butter, Fox says. Okay, I don't know about toe butter, but
Drunk yard is pretty good.
Drunk yard is
in.
pretty good. Dank in. Let's see. The Travelers. We want them to kind of dig in. I kind of like that. It's kind of cute.
I know someone's come up with that before.
Yeah.
We're probably infringing on copyright right now.
Yeah, probably.
We could just do that for now.
Stank Swamp Inn.
Stank.
Stank Inn.
We just do that for now.
What was it, like the Prancing Pony? Was that from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I like that one.
I don't know. We could do something like this. Y'all like watching us collab on stream?
Fun. Collab,
I don't
honestly.
even know what these stupid things look like. What are these things called? The little thingies that hang above the door?
Let me look. Sign holder? Okay, I'll just look up this. Medieval or antique sign holder.
Do something like that.
Oh. Sign stand.
Well, that's sick, dude. What if it was like, what if
Ooh,
it
look at
was,
this. Wait, crap.
what if I did that?
Etsy.
Wait. What if it was like that?
Yeah.
See, we can come in and design this later and make it interesting. That's cool.
I don't know if it's too intricate.
I feel like this... I don't want to save it. See, I haven't even saved this file yet. I'm really playing it risky.
You're really... How... You're doing a collab and you haven't saved the file yet.
Nope. I'm super risky. Oh, this is sick, dude. This
I
is a
like
sick little
it.
collab. This is fun. Wait, crap. I kind of like the composition this way better.
Should we give her some elf ears?
Fine, I'll save the file. Would you please come over here? Thank you.
Abby collab.
Abby dig in collab.
By the way, if you have always wondered how to paint backgrounds like this and you don't know where to start, Colton teaches the painting and rendering class in our anime art school program. Teaches you from the start, like still lifes, how to think about backgrounds in a very blocky form, and so that is what we cover. So if you want to paint backgrounds like this, you can check out our anime art school on our website.
Yeah. I teach all this type of stuff, like the theory, all that kind of stuff that I use. It's great, honestly. My painting class, I'm super proud of it.
Yeah.
It's the best class I've ever made, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a crap load of time on it.
Is this a fun live stream piece? Yes. It's a fun
It
live stream
is.
piece.
I think this is probably the funnest live stream piece. Delete, 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 delete.
Should we expand it even more? Like, should we just make it big?
Maybe not from right now.
Okay.
I don't really know if I feel like it.
I'm liking how Abby's looking. She looks like
I don't want
part of the world.
settings.
Should we give Abby elf ears?
Would she? Nah, I feel
Nah,
like
just
she's
human?
Abby would totally be a human.
Okay, this is just me being nitpicky, but like erase the outside of her forehead right up there. That
That's
chunk.
bold.
I don't like that bulge. There we go. Ah, that was just sticking up a little bit too much. My family gifted me a super old Wacom, and it's so cute. I love it.
Is it a 3?
Is it a 3?
Those 3s are nice. They're rare. I don't know if they're super rare, but like.
Were y'all in a PCAT video? I've seen y'all somewhere before, but I can't remember where. No, we don't.
Not that I know of. But I wouldn't know if I was because I don't really watch any of PCAT's content.
We were in some of Sam Does Art's videos.
Yeah, we had a couple TikToks show up in there. Old
TikTok.
stinky. Nah, they're pretty good TikToks.
They're not too bad.
Yeah, he gave us a 10.
Yeah,
I mean,
on one of them. He gave us an 8 on one of them and a 10 on another.
Yeah. I feel like this works pretty good, honestly. What do you think, chat? Oh, this is sick, dude. This needs to be a thing.
Yeah. Wait, Colton. Hear me out. What if one of the finals for the painting class have this quality? Painted quality or something. I don't know. Not yet. I gotta think about it. Might have been Sam's. Yeah, it's probably Sam's videos. I feel like some circular windows would be kind of cute.
Where?
I don't know, like on one of those buildings. Maybe not. It might be too distracting.
I mean, I kind of like this. I think it turned out cute.
Yeah.
I wanted this to be like this.
Mm.
So like this is a cylinder, right?
Yeah.
But this
this curves in. Oh.
goes like that.
So you're gonna
like
change it on the other side?
What?
Oh, no, I see it.
Yeah, I mean it's just a
it's just a boolean.
yeah, well it comes like that.
Yeah. There's a cut in. Love the painterly stuff for sure, like in general. Yeah.
What the heck am I doing, dude?
What's the stream today? We're doing painting collab with both of us.
Yeah.
I painted the character, Colton painted the background.
Like
the big heavy lifting. Guys, Colton did such a nice thing. He built me a shade structure that
Did I?
Yeah. You built my shade structure for my garden. And now I have shade on my garden.
I'm glad you like it. I don't want to go
it.
purple here, honestly. I don't think this would be purple. I think I would go into like grays more so.
Yeah,
like,
probably more grays.
I don't think I would get purple in here. Definitely not.
Oh, you saw a nice Lao.
Yes. I sent it to Dahlia as
Oh.
well.
Congrats on your little garden. It's so cute. Thank you. I'm hoping the shade works well. I'm hoping that the sun... Okay, this is my little bit of fear. I'm hoping that we didn't just put a shade structure only for it to still get sun. But it did protect a bit of the garden earlier by the time we put it up. So we'll just have to see how it goes. but I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy about it. I look at it, I'm like, oh. Who is new here, by the way?
What?
Who is new here, by the way, on this stream?
I don't know. Who is it? Who is?
I don't know who is. That's what I'm asking. Well, that's cool.
I feel like that's not
That's
doing
a bit
very good job. It's a bit big.
It's a bit too big. You might just need to make it like way thin. Me?
I'd like
smiling.
I do like this kind of
Wait,
vibe.
Colton, hear me
What?
out. What if Miko is the princess in this kingdom and she hired Abby, but like it was a secret mission because she can't, like, it's not like, it's like a no thing to look into or something.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like Miko's like the princess of this kingdom, but like she knows like something shady going on, but she can't like actually hire someone because it's like a conspiracy, and so
Yeah.
she hires Abby, a freelancer.
Yeah, that's cool. Abby is the freelancer. She would be, dude.
Mercenary. She's a mercenary.
And
Fox is
then-
like, yo. I'm so new, guys.
This is the part that nothing really changes for hours, by the way. Like, we get to about this stage, and you work on it for 2 hours, and it's just a bunch of noodling little details. Like, none of this stuff makes sense, right? Like, this is not designed well. The scale's all off, but I like the vibe.
It's just details right now, right? Kind of.
Yeah, it's details and lots and lots and lots of fixes. That's what I would do the whole time now, is like, I'm not good enough to make it right in one shot. Some people are, I'm not. And then I have to continually tweak and adjust and refine as I go. Like, I would redo all these boards. I would redo a lot of this stuff.
You just do a big cleanup.
Yeah,
Cleanup
it'd
job.
just be like cleanup for a long time.
Well, Colton, you know what would be great? When we do Draw Me streams, you have something to work on now.
Yeah, maybe we should do this sort of stuff more often.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like it would be cool to have something else sticking out back here.
Another
But
bridge?
what? No.
Damn, I'm kidding. No, that's kind of dumb.
It's just
blank.
right behind this house. Oh, that's cool
This is
though.
so
Abby looks so cool. Wait, hold up.
Mm.
Abby's not on her own layer. I want her on her own layer
Windmill,
because
Fox says.
a windmill. I don't feel like a windmill
Laos
would
is a
fit
flag.
back there. A flag might work.
What
I
about
was
another
thinking
building
like,
with like laundry? A chimney? Chimney's pretty good.
yeah, I was thinking maybe like a chimney or something along the lines of
should it
like
be like the outskirts and the
like
slums?
that.
Would it
Yeah,
be
that's
like
kind
a
of what I'm
slum?
thinking about. Crap, I did
Alright.
it again.
Let me look some stuff up. Medieval slum.
Okay, we'll do that. I just want another like layer back there. Abby. Behind Abby, new layer. Basic round. I just want like,
This is cool though.
I want the ability to kind of just silhouette her a little bit better. Like maybe we just get like a little bit of fog maybe coming up from the ground and down here.
No, Colton's not using grayscale.
No, I'm just painting
This is all
straight
in color.
Right, and then we can have a little bit of fog back here.
Theora Emily says, I'm not new, but I rarely comment, usually just watch and lurk. I'm slowly working my way through your anime art school.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. I'm hoping you like it.
Yeah, I hope you like it.
It's always nice to see a fellow anime art school student. You know, I like to joke and say, I got better by taking anime art school because I literally made it. We made it, and we
I
actually
did get a
improved
lot
from it.
better with making it.
Yeah.
I got way better.
Should we
after
add like some
making
like wet snow?
it. I think this is more
Dirty.
like
Rainy.
rainy.
Okay.
Like a rainy area, yeah.
Colton,
What?
I could go for meatball soup.
You want again, dude? What time is it? 7:30. There. What do you think of that, chat?
I'm putting off my homework. I need to do that.
That's pretty fun. I feel like for a 2-hour stream, this is a pretty cool piece.
Mm-hmm.
To dig in.
Greets just came in. I've seen you guys pop up on the page, a lot on the page. Oh, I hope all is well. Yeah, we're doing
Yep.
great. I'm glad you guys you came in to our stream. We finally you finally caved in, huh?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Appreciate you joining us. Christina was just conspiring with me about going and getting Mexican food.
I also had another thought, but I for some reason can't remember. I just had a thought earlier.
I feel like you do remember, and you need to wait for the right time to bring it up.
It was not about Mexican food. It was about art.
Oh, never mind.
No, I nearly just had it. It had to do with you just like making a painting and stuff.
Bet.
I hate this. Oh, I was gonna say I remembered from Dingy's comment. What if we made like a Duolingo type thing before art?
I don't know.
Like Duolingo is like great for like accountability, right? They're like, oh, I need to do my Duolingo. Now I have no idea what happened with it. I know that there was like some kind of controversy, but like the original idea of like accountability with art sounds kind of fun. Oh my gosh, I need to do my Duolingo streak. Do my anime art school streak. I don't know how that would happen. I would love to have
some sort of a some sort of an accountability like thing at some point. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Is this Krita? No, this is Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm painting in Photoshop. Dang, I've been wanting to try out
Paint
Storm.
Do you want to try it out with this drawing, or can it?
No, I'll get it and download it, and we'll try it on stream sometime.
I heard Duolingo for art. That's very interesting. Someday. I don't know. I feel like art accountability is one of those like really big problems that people have. Like they're like, oh my gosh, I can't follow through with this class, or I can't follow through with practice. I need some kind of thing. Now, I mean, like we created our community for that, like Discord and stuff, where fellow anime art school students will post their work. I mean, because like in order to have a community, you can have accountability. Or sorry, in order to have some accountability, you can join a community. But it's just extremely interesting how popular those apps can be. Clip Studio is on sale right now. It's 5.0, just launched today, and it's half off.
That's cool.
Do you mean like do you mean like the full thing, or do you mean like it says like a subscription is 50% off? Oh, really? Man, they say it's like it's the full thing, not a subscription. It's cool. Kind of tempting, honestly.
Might have to do that.
How much is it? Well, it's 50% off. I'm just gonna go look. Clip Studio 5.0. I have the EX version. I just got it like a while ago, but I haven't touched it in a while. 5.0.
I'm just adding like random crap in the background to fill space until
it has like animation.
It gets figured out.
Kind of tempting.
No, Clip Studio Paint looks great. I would love to use it. I would like to use it on stream and stuff. It's just I've just been putting it off learning it.
Oh really? This is the X version.
192.
Thank you for letting us know, because we do like Clip Studio a lot. And I used to use it a ton before I moved to Photoshop. Honestly, all of the past art exchanges have made me really focus on getting a piece complete. Oh, nice. Like art trades and stuff. It's kind of fun. I've always wanted to try Paint Tool Sai, but I never got a chance to try it.
Yeah.
I looked at the UI, but it's like really confusing. They heard they have really good like coloring brush engines and stuff, but is it still a popular program?
Yeah, a little bit of a cleanup.
I like it. Oh, she's looking so good with the background.
You know, we could even do something just like.
I'm glad we didn't have to make a bunch of color changes. Ooh.
Yeah, I literally didn't even color balance her at all.
We're in sync color wise.
Well, you knew it was.
Yeah.
You're definitely able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That works good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's super fun. Well, there it is. There's our collab for the day.
Part 1.
Part 1, finish, maybe later, maybe not. I don't know.
I like to finish it. That'd be kind of cool to post on like an ArtStation post.
Could be cute. There's our collab for the day. Ah. We came and we conquered the collab.
Yeah.
We didn't get overly distracted.
Nope.
Let's go.
Yippee. Wow, looks good. Full body character. Mercenary Abby. Love it.
Someone in the chat came up with dig in.
Yeah.
Who was it? I think they were on YouTube.
I thought they were on TikTok.
Were they? Who was it? Show yourself. What's the plan for next stream? I'll let you know when we know. Because we won't know until we're probably live next time.
Fox is on TikTok.
On TikTok?
I think. You put like some medieval trash. Like what would medieval trash be like? Like bits of paper, bones from the inn. Like
Bones,
they ate a
dude.
chicken bone and just threw it outside. I don't know.
I don't know.
What's the plan for next stream? Not sure yet. Probably more drawing.
Probably art.
Yep. Grace and H.
Grace and H.
Okay.
Big shout out to Grace and H for dig in.
Mm-hmm. If they're still here.
Appreciate it. See, look, this is straight up 30. Holy moly. Let's try 15.
Yeah, let's go. Magic Wand tool is honestly such a good tool.
Dude.
It saves my life all the time. Loose straw? Yeah, probably.
That.
Thrown away. What's the
Meh, didn't work
cups?
very well.
Mugs? Wooden mugs? Rotten apples?
I feel like this.
You probably have it, Lau, on like Clip Studio. Wait, what program does Lau use again? Clip Studio?
I'd Procreate.
Oh, Procreate. Oh, okay. I have no idea how
I don't know if it works on I don't know if this works.
Broken Chair. That's pretty good. Broken Chair from a fight.
Yeah, it's funny. Could add some stuff to the ground and stuff. This is has not been, nothing's been made specific yet. It's all still very general.
I have had to learn the way of Magic Tool. I was doing everything like I was still doing traditional for such a long time. But I think that's a great place to start. Like doing things traditionally as if, like doing things digitally as if it was traditionally, because like that helps you with the program. And then afterwards you're like, ooh, I learned a new thing. I remember only figuring out Magic Tool like until like way later. I had to do everything by hand too. The lasso tool on Procreate? I never really understood the automatic selection button. Like I just never got it. I don't know how they select things. I don't know how to like turn something like I don't know how to like modify something from the selection. Oh, you guys mentioned something about a rare Wacom earlier and I couldn't hear you well.
Well, a lot of people like the 3, the Intuos 3, the old one. I think I have one. Family member gave it. He got it a long time ago, never used it, and he gave it to us. I haven't used it. Kind of a fun little piece, you know.
I have to be honest, I really love paintings when they're in the vague stage.
I do too. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's why we never finish it.
That's why I never finish. Yeah, haha. Yeah, that's why I never finish.
You have to slide your finger on it, I think, if I remember right, and you'll see a percentage. I will have to try that sometime, if I remember. Once you select and drag left and right to adjust how much of the color value range you select. Okay. I can picture it now. I think the vague stage is like where the artistic, like, impressionism really shines through. And then everything's just refinement at this point, and then you kind of risk losing that.
Easy.
Oh. Well, it works.
You didn't see anything. That's fun. Dig in.
It's almost 5 a.m. and I have school in 2 hours. I cannot sleep. Send help. You'll probably be able to sleep after you get out of school if you don't fall asleep in time. Treat it like a nap, not like bedtime. Sometimes that helps me.
Well, at this point, it is going to be a nap for real.
Yep. We're probably part of the problem because you're like still here.
Oh yeah. Step 1, go to bed.
Yeah, just go to bed.
I'm in bed.
I am in bed. I just
Properly
can't.
in bed.
I'm just fake sleeping. I fake sleep all the time back then.
There we go. Whatever.
Very nice.
Obviously, this would... I mean, if this is in the foreground, like, let's be honest, this would be...
Should it be like very barbaric in? Like there's like a rotting pig head or garbage can.
I would probably argue, yeah, like it should be probably, but
like nasty, stinky.
I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna happen this stream.
Yeah, it's not. But like in a later stream. Flies.
Yeah.
Have you guys looked at Deadlock character designs? They are great. I've not seen those.
No, I haven't seen.
Is that a game? Oh, it's a new game. I see. I don't know what Deadlock is.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it.
The game so far that I'm super invested in coming out is Tomodachi Life.
Yeah, that's all she cares about these days.
Yeah.
Just Tomodachi Life.
This, Tomodachi Life that. Oh. It sounds like such a fun game.
It is.
I've always wanted to
look like a fun game.
I've always wanted to make like a... I never got a chance to play it. And when I saw clips of people actually playing it on the 3DS, I was like, oh my gosh, I need that game. 100 gorillas versus 1 Abby. She'd win.
Yeah.
It's a Valve game? What is a Valve game?
Valve is
A company?
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like a...
Valve
like a
is
shooting game?
like Steam.
Oh, okay.
They made like Portal.
Ooh.
And did they make Portal? What was the game, Half-Life or whatever? I don't know. I'm not super familiar with that, as you can
Valve
tell.
is the creators of Steam. Oh, really?
Okay, I thought so.
Okay.
Everybody loves that guy, dude. Steam, apparently there's this whole thing with Steam where if you like get your account hacked, they'll literally like send out a hit squad to get your account back. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
like,
that's so nice.
It's very well known that it's like really, 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 really good customer service for that sort of thing.
Wow, hit squad. I love it. I love that. That's so wholesome to me.
Yeah, a lot of people really like Steam.
I love that. Deadlock is like in the 90s, like New York occult style. Oh, that's cool.
That's
you know what?
sick,
I'm gonna
dude.
look at it. I'm gonna look at it. Now I'm interested.
It does sound pretty cool. You sold her on it.
I
You sold
I
her
think
on
it'll
being
look-
interested.
Yeah. Okay. I see it. Definitely got that. Ooh, she's cool. I like this girl already. The short-haired one, dark.
Oh, she's sick.
She's cool. That's fun. Not that I'll ever play it, but
There it is.
looks
That's
interesting.
it. I'm calling it there for this. I think it went pretty well overall.
Yeah, doing it pretty smoothly.
Abby is cool. She's like the perfect knight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
soldier
She's
knight.
the perfect, like, honorable soldier.
Yes. She's what would her what is that thing called? Alignment be?
Doesn't have a
Like-
screen quite spell. 10 to 13 years old. Is it gray?
Okay. Do you think she'd be a lawful neutral?
Maybe.
Like she wouldn't
Lawful
like
good, maybe.
lawful good probably, but I feel
don't
like
know.
if it was lawful good, it would be like she really sticks to the rules.
Yeah. Okay, maybe like a lawful neutral.
Yeah. One Colton.
versus 100 Abbies. Got to draw a lot. Yes, it's probably a 3. It's probably like, let me see. Is it this? or similar to that.
Thank you, RDM.
Similar.
Hmm.
It's most likely a 3. They're good. They work great.
I never worked. What was so good about it?
They feel great. Honestly, the brand new ones that came out recently, these are pretty great. I actually really like it. It's one of the goats. Well, should we call it there?
Yeah, I think so.
5 messages. What the heck is this? Oh.
She wanted you to add an airship.
Where's the airship? Should I make an airship? I guess Abby does have like an airship fantasy story or something, right? There's your airship.
It's cute. Finally. We were thinking, what if there was a story of Abby, but she's like in like a private school and some kind of, I don't know, mystery game, or not game, but project. I'll send my OC when she's done. Please make sure she passes the code. Don't worry, I will make sure she passes the code.
There you go. There's your airships.
Now it's a high fantasy, sci-fi sort of. My private school doesn't private school like other schools. What does that even mean, Fox?
That.
Do you mean like it acts like a public school?
It's a very Fox core thing to say. Wait, you go to a private school? That's crazy.
Because Fox is a princess.
Yeah, that's true.
She's the Drawing Academy princess.
Yeah, the spoiled princess.
I don't have to go to school. I have a trip. I have a vacation.
Oh yeah, I gotta go on my vacation home.
It's not the high Hogwarts magic adventure as promised. What? Honestly, games just what's it called? They just fantasize private school life.
I need to play that
Probably
fish
not all
game,
that.
dude.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait.
that's nice.
Okay, I really like the standing pose. That's way
wow,
better.
is that a sketch I see? Okay, we haven't told you guys, but well, maybe we mentioned it, but I'm actually working on a collab with Lau, and she just sent me an update of Tira, and it looks really good.
It's
this
looking
is the
really
collab
good
so far. Some of you know this.
I love the standing pose.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Really good. That is her. That is
gorgeous.
Her side of the
I
collab.
love it. But yeah, this is the collab
Another
that
airship.
I'm working on. Yeah, I love airships. This one's a little bit more carefully designed.
A little bit close to the building, do you think?
It's gonna dock at the building.
Oh, okay.
Airships aren't airplanes. They don't go.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. You help with the legs?
I'll get Christina on the case.
Okay.
She's a master. Look at.
I'm not a master.
Tira looks good, dude.
She does look really good.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a sketch. Good job, Lau.
That's good. It's very good. Ooh, I stinking love this for some reason. It's cool.
It's a vibe. It's like, I don't know.
It's my album cover.
You just look at it and it's just a pure vibe. That's what it is. Send me that too.
This?
Yeah. That and also the vibe piece.
The vibe piece. See, I told you. I don't know who I was talking to, but I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just make like a rectangle, and Christina will be like, dang, send me that. Like what?
Cause I'll try to make like a piece out of it.
You want it?
Yeah,
Like,
I want it.
Dig in.
That was a perfect name.
I honestly think this piece is cute.
Yes.
I'll put it in
so fast.
I'll put it in live streams live demos. And then you want me to send this to you, you said? It's pretty sick.
I don't know, something about it looked just so abstract and ethereal, you know.
I kind of liked it better before the
Oh, really? I kind of like it like that.
You do? With the before the purplish?
Well, with the purple. I kind of like it with the purple. That could be an art museum, and I'd buy it.
Not Christina, so me. I want Abby piece now in a bar with a bunch of scary guys trying to get info. That would be fun. That sounds fun.
What if Ray was the leader of the bandits?
That would be fun. We should make AUs and stuff with them.
Yeah. Be like, I like this girl. You're coming with me. I don't know.
What do you guys think of the new command I put in the Discord server, by the way? The what to draw. It gives you a random Draw Anime Academy character as a result. Sorry, you have to look at nothing right now. There. It's pretty sick, huh? So when someone says, what should I draw? The Miki bot responds with, try this command. And then if you run the command, it gives you a random DAA character.
How long do you guys think it takes to improve your artwork if you practice every day?
You'll improve pretty quickly, but it depends on what you're practicing.
Yeah. It depends on what you mean by quickly. Like, what's your goal? You know, what's your finish level? What's your quality level? Because you can definitely see improvement, but if it's not like what you're expecting, like you expected much better, then it might not be that way for you. Like,
June's great.
Yeah, June's great.
You got June. What should I draw? Type what to draw. Yeah, I couldn't make Miki bot respond with the random character, so I had to tell her to tell you to run the command.
But I think that actually is really smart, because now they're like, oh, I have actual instructions.
Yeah.
June. This piece is good. Hey, Lindsay.
Lindsay! How long do you think it takes to improve your practice every day? Again, you'll improve pretty fast if you do good exercises. It's like going to the gym. It's like, if I go to the gym every day, how fast will I get stronger? It's like, well, how long are you at the gym?
What kind of
What exercises are you doing? Are you maxing out your weight? Are you going until failure? Are you lifting nothing? Are you just kind of walking on a treadmill for 5 minutes and then leaving? Well, you're not going to get strong very fast.
Depends on the workout. Depends on also, like, if your diet is also working with your workout.
Yeah. So
that's like how art practice is as well.
Yeah. By the way, if you like this artwork, we are live on YouTube and TikTok. You can go watch. We just painted this completely live from start to finish in about 2.5 hours. You can go check our YouTube channel and rewatch the entire VOD and watch us brain rot.
And try to finesse the background and stuff. And if you want to learn how to do this stuff, we do have a art school.
I didn't really save a lot of progress here, did I?
Nope.
Let me look.
Our program is called Anime Art School.
Yes.
And Colton teaches you how to paint just like this. He teaches a lot of environment stuff.
I guess I kind of did save some stuff. Oh yeah, it started as this.
Yep, it started as that. It was originally gonna be Miki, and then we were like, no,
Miki,
it's gonna be Abby.
And that was my sketch. And we'll take a look at Anime Art School in a second. Refinement, a little bit of line work.
When did we add Abby to this, anyways?
Way earlier, but she's on the top layer.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
There's Abby.
I did that on my side on my iPad.
Yep. And there's the airships, Fox.
Airship.
Yes, we do have an art school online. If you want to learn how to do stuff like this, we teach you the perspective, the figure drawing, the costume drawing, the character design, the literally so much stuff, dude. It's crazy.
And
there's so much
heads
stuff.
and faces,
it's like an entire college.
Heads,
illustrations, faces, expressions,
illustration processes like this. Anatomy, how to color hair, how to color eyes, figure drawing, analytical figure drawing. That's what you're gonna learn. Anatomy stuff.
It's good
how
stuff.
To paint people. I was able to paint Abby and paint clothes because of learning a process.
Is this concept art? No. I mean,
this is dimensional drawing class.
It's not concept art because this isn't getting turned into anything. It's just a drawing that we made on stream.
Yeah. Concept art is pre-production stuff. It's not like the vibe.
Concept art is a drawing that's made like for a later purpose, right? It's like a concept of something. This isn't a concept of something. It's just a thing we drew on stream. If someone made a model of this, then it would be concept art.
This is Colton's painting class. He teaches you how to calculate shadows.
Yes.
What types of light there is. How to think about form. How to think about textures.
So I got bad news for everybody who's like, I need to get better at lighting and rendering. It's actually perspective. Like, if you want to get better at lighting and where shadows go and all that kind of stuff, it's all in 3D space, right? Like, a light ray travels in a straight line in 3-dimensional space and it intersects an object. That's like a perspective thing.
Teaches you how to do still lifes and how to pick color and turn the grayscale into color. So Sai, if you're still here, this is what you're struggling with. Do a lot of still lifes, and Colton teaches you how to do that. This is a great exercise for learning color theory as well. But yeah, that you can find our anime art school program on our website.
Drawanime.com.
Drawanime.com. We also have books and head models that you can find on our TikTok shop as well.
Yeah, if you get Anime Art School, you get a special role in the Discord server. You can chat with other students. It's actually been kind of active lately with
work.
Yeah, with
cute.
people. It's fun.
Yeah.
Baba Spooky's been pretty or Three Cats. You've been pretty active, doing a lot of homework and stuff.
Whose drawings are those you showed? These are both of our drawings. This one's Colton's.
That's mine.
This
That's
is
my
Colton's.
painting. That's from my painting class. That's mine. That's mine. Mine. That's all this stuff is mine.
All this stuff is Colton's.
But Christina teaches other classes.
Yeah, I teach the character
she
design.
teaches the character design class. So like this is Christina's.
And then, these are mine as well.
Yep, those are hers.
These are all demos from our art class.
College had me doing everything under the moon but art.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And this on stream. So Christina did this character.
Yep.
And I did the background. And I stuck her in there. She drew the character on the iPad. And
honestly, this looks so good.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it looks good. I think it looks fun. We need like groups of people like walking in the background or
yeah,
something.
kind of like observing her, like homeless characters maybe, beggars, or something.
I think it's fun.
You can check out our art school.
Dig in.
I love the dig in over here. And get better.
Peasants.
Get good.
Yeah, bandits. Maybe like a group who's like, who's that?
Gangsters. Medieval gangsters.
Is Abby a knight in this piece? Yeah. I would
she's
say
more of a mercenary.
Yeah, like a mercenary. I think Abby would start as a mercenary or maybe start as a knight and then become a mercenary later. Dang, we need an Abby AU yesterday.
I know. Or I was thinking, what if she was a mercenary but then became knighted by Miko?
If you want to go eat, we need to do that.
Okay.
And I want to play fish game. I kind of want to play fish game tonight.
I love how Christina immediately went negative with it. Negative with what? What did I say? Now I'm curious.
Should be
Did I say
Abby
something?
protecting Miki? Well, Abby and Miko are kind of like the friend.
Yeah.
Fih, hop on. I need to eat first.
I need to have my albondigas. Did I say it correctly? Albondigas?
I need to have my baby chimneys.
Baby chimneys. Baby chimneys. And Miki as a queen/princess. Well, Miki and Miko are about the same age, so she wouldn't be a queen.
Make baby chimneys. I didn't have any idea what you just said.
I said Miki and Miko are about the same age, so Miki wouldn't really be a queen.
Yeah, Miki wouldn't be a queen.
She'd probably cause a lot of
Miki is not
irresponsible
responsible
destruction.
enough to be a queen.
Who was born first? Miki was born first. Miki was born first. But Miko's the more mature one.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna thinking of making a channel called Burger Tech, and then he sends me this, and he's like, okay, there goes that idea.
Burger Family Tech. Can you play Draw Me, please? Not this stream, but maybe some other stream. We'll see how we feel about it. We usually just play Draw Me for the funsies.
Burger where is my friend's last name? Oh, you and him would get along very good then. You love the hat? Thank you, Lindsay. I love the hat too. So we need to go eat, and then I need to come back and play fish game. So if anybody is around when we get back and wants to play a little fish game after I get my baby chimneys.
Maybe she stepped down as heir because she didn't want the responsibilities. Yeah, probably. She probably liked the idea of being queen, but then be like, actually, no, I don't feel like it. I have to do other people's work for them, and I have to listen and have to be in control by other people, and I'm not really in control of the country. Someone else is. She would know the politics probably.
But dude, I'm sick of this image facing this way. I like it this way more.
Oh, you like it that way more? Okay. That was the original concept, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the original way it was facing.
Okay.
There you go, chat. There's a...
How long will you be gone?
Probably 30 to 45 minutes.
Fox says Miki necromancer ex princess.
Wait, Miki would be a necromancer.
She would be a necromancer. She'd be like, I want to deal with magic.
I want to deal with magic.
The dark arts.
Nothing is stooping too low.
And then Mika will be like, my sister is doing this crap.
Oh.
Be silly.
All right. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you.
Wait, there should be a window on that roof.
This?
Yeah, like a in the middle.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. Okay. Now I'm satisfied. Cole knows exactly what I mean.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, I could do that. I don't care.
Or it could be 2. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Anyways.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
People
Wait,
scream
we
witch.
have to do...
She'd be a
witch. She'd be like, yes, I am.
Destroy your own kingdom for fun.
Yeah, she would literally do that.
Oh, boy.
That'd
be so funny.
Miko Saintus Miki Necromancer. That would be funny.
An elf, Tira elf from a different elf princess from a different kingdom.
Yeah.
That they have to now.
I really like that Tira Lao. Okay, you can have an act for that.
We have no kitties.
I love how the echo fades out as the meow song comes on. Yeah, we don't have any kitties in here. You guys hate us.
Kitties hate us. Oh, we heard Applejack hiss earlier.
He hates my electric drill.
He hisses like this. But he's super cute when he hisses sometimes.
I'm pretty good at the ack. I just don't have an echo.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya. We'll probably go live tomorrow, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, YouTube. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.